What's good? What's good with you? How you doing today, man?
You already know, same thing, trying to navigate through life. Make it happen, baby. Make it happen.
Yeah, yeah. How everything out there today, man?
Shit, everything was all right today, though. Went into work, did the 1-2, had to get up out of there and shit. But
Oh, it's your Friday, right?
yeah, hell yeah, definitely. Yep, I ain't going back in there till Sunday.
Oh, you good then? Shit.
Hell yeah,
I
bro.
still got 2 more days, man.
That shit gonna go by quick. We ain't
You know
worrying
this.
about it,
Yeah, this should be like a full-time job now. You be like, damn, I got the podcast. I got to think about that shit. Got to think about other ways,
bro.
promote the shit, and then got to do all the different shit. And
That's the
yeah.
same shit I've been on, bro. I've been on the same shit. That's what I've been doing lately, bro. Just straight trying to promote this shit. Like I'm at work, but my mind be totally focused on this shit, trying to
Mhm.
promote this shit to the fullest.
Yeah, man. Long night, sleepless night.
Definitely, bro. Definitely sleepless nights, but we
Got
gonna
some
make it
beautiful
happen
weather
though.
out here, man. We just chilling.
All right, no doubt. Trying to see if we get them viewers up there tonight. We got somebody tuned in with us already.
Yeah, somebody.
You know how we do. But we're gonna kick it off tonight with talking about the support
All right.
system period in our community.
Yeah,
So go
we
ahead. How
need
you want to kick it off? How you want to kick it off about this support?
just basically we need more support. Basically from one of the biggest things in our community is mental health. Like people don't talk about mental health.
Mm,
And that I think we need more support than that. Like just encouraging people to, talk about their mental problems or whatever they got going on in the head or whatever they deal with on a daily basis. Sometimes is frowned upon to say, yo, I might have a bipolar issue or might have a borderline personality disorder and shit like that. But black people look like, nigga, shut up, man. You bugging out. You ain't nothing wrong with you. So,
they
like, yeah,
want you to just chalk it up, man. We're
yeah,
like, yo,
just
man,
talk it
get
up,
your ass. This
man.
is life. This is how it's
Yeah,
supposed to go.
smoke
And that
some
ain't how
weed
it's
or something.
supposed to go, though. That's why we
Yes.
got so many mental health problems in our neighborhood today
Mm-hmm.
because, especially, it's like the way we were raised. Like we supposed to just get up, keep moving and going. Like we
Mm-hmm.
don't supposed to. Damn, I can't even get the words, man. I
Yeah, like
forgot the words that fast.
we ain't supposed to have no vulnerabilities as black people, and having mental vulnerabilities, that's one of the biggest vulnerabilities you could have is mental issues. So as black people, you don't talk about that shit. Even if you're dealing with something in a dark time, going through depression, you just deal
Yes.
with that shit yourself. So when you do lash out, they be like, oh, he's just another angry black person. Nah, I'm really dealing with some issues and shit. And it's the only way I can let it go. And, by doing some shit, because people don't support you, you go to your people, they be like, I just said, you bugging out, nigga. You ain't crazy or nothing like that. Your
The
family
fuck? Hold
members,
on. What are you talking? What's gay and black lifestyle, man? What are you talking about, man?
I
What
don't
that
even
mean?
know,
Gay
man.
and black
Black
lifestyle. What are you
lifestyle.
talking about, man? Who
I
that?
don't
Steve,
know.
Steve Ray, Tyler.
Oh, you
What's that? What are
talking
you
about
talking about?
one of the
Yeah, we
in the
might. Yeah,
community? Oh,
yeah,
that's
we
what we
might.
need to.
Yeah, we might do joke about it. Yeah, you right though,
Yeah, we
Tasha. Yeah,
joke
we might definitely joke about the mental health in
mental
our
health.
community, but it's not really a joke. Like that's
Mm,
our way to try to like seek out the help. We'll make a joke about it instead of us trying to come to one of our brothers with open arms and talk about
mm,
our problems so people won't be pushed over the edge. But we need to
yeah.
stop making jokes about it and stop like trying to clown people about things that they have going on in their life today because a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people are going through mental health issues.
Health
People, like I
issues.
said, people are poor, people don't understand money. Like it's a lot of things going on in the world today. So we have to stop making these jokes about mental health, especially in our community. We watch
Yeah.
all these things go on that's happening to us on TV. And you got some black men wake up every day like, what if that's me? I could be the next one.
Next one. Yeah.
You know what I
So
mean? So
that
mental health is scary. Like I gotta worry about going outside in my community, worrying about a man who looked like me, trying to hurt me for some shit I have that he don't have because he's
yeah.
starving. And then I gotta worry about maybe a police officer, some shit that they having a bad day, and then he wanna flex his muscles and get crazy and shit while he on the
Mhm.
job because they know they got the benefit where they have qualified immunity. So
Yeah,
they get the benefit of doubt
without a
or
doubt.
from the start.
Yeah, that's it. Mental health is the biggest thing. And you just, like even us as people, we probably, a lot of us deal with it and don't even know about it and things like that. Some of us got PTSD. I deal probably with PTSD just from the shit that was traumatic that I seen growing up. I seen a lot of shit.
Yeah,
We
definitely.
seen a lot of crazy. I
A lot
seen
of
shit.
crazy shit.
I seen somebody, not to say their name, I seen somebody get shot like right in front of me, with a shotgun and shit like that and things like
Yeah.
that.
That shit
So,
is dangerous. That shit is
like
crazy, bro.
like
For
real
real.
life story and shit like that.
Definitely.
So
I
we
see.
deal so PTSD is
Hmm.
something that we all deal with, just in everyday life.
Definitely.
You might not even know it's
What she
subconscious.
said
So
down there. We
we-
find laughter through pain. It's copying.
it's a
What is
coping mechanism. It's a coping mechanism.
it's a copying mechanism? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
coping.
definitely. That is too. That's a definitely a cop out to find laughter through pain and all that. But that's the way we are taught, though.
But jokes are true
You know,
facts.
and jokes are true facts. That's what comedians come up.
Hmm.
Comedians come up and they tell their stories, and you know,
Yeah, jokes are true facts.
yeah. So, well, let me see. We got a couple viewers out there. Anybody got any questions for us tonight out there?
Yeah.
We speaking on support and mental health at this time. Anybody got any questions out there for us?
Another thing is just, parents supporting your kids, with the mental health issues, just finding out what they're going through, and
Yeah,
supporting your
definitely,
kids' gifts, because you got a lot of intelligent black kids, just support them in other areas. If you see your child like to draw, your child like to act, your child is into like science or something, push that. It don't always
yes,
got to be
definitely,
football, basketball, or music or something. We need more
yes,
artists, more people that's in and cooking, more people. There's other arts and things out there that
definitely,
black kids enjoy that they don't get pushed. Because the
yes,
father might
definitely.
want to live his
Because
football
people don't
dream.
be up
You
like
know.
they don't have the support behind them, and that's where it comes in with the support. Like people, some people try to live their life through their children because
Mhm.
they done let their lives go by them and they done wasted a lifetime of like I don't know, man. I don't know. Like some people just waste a lifetime of just nonsense. Like some people, it never gets like it never gets old to them. Drama never gets old to
Old
them.
to
They
them,
always
yeah.
want to follow the crowds and
Some
like
people
we have
thrive
to,
off
yeah,
of it.
we gotta say yes, definitely supporting them kids. Definitely right about that, Nisha Minter. We said
I
we
just had
still
that
healing
talk
from
with my.
trauma. Yes, we definitely are.
I
Just
just
had
had
that
that
talk
talk
with
with
my
my.
kids today. Yes,
Yeah,
you definitely you gotta
you gotta
support
support
the
them
kids and you
in
gotta
different
whatever your
areas.
kids want to do,
Do
you have to
support that.
support them on it. Like
Hmm.
some kids gonna want to be entrepreneurs. Support them on that. Don't tell them to be safe and say, oh, but be safe and make sure you have a job. Sometimes jobs is boring to people,
Yeah,
and some people might want to explore the world and they want to explore things in life. So you always
yeah,
supposed to throw the support behind them because having support could get somebody a long way.
yeah.
Like
Have
just
it.
having people believe in you can take you a long way. That's all
Hmm.
you need is just a little bit of somebody behind you and people believe in you, like that should have taken you a long way.
Yeah,
And
that
and
should have
that's
taken
and
you
that's
far
and
away.
that's all that we asking for on our platform is a support because we know hundreds of people and all we ask for is a little support. We don't ask y'all for no Dr. Umar
A
cash apps or none of
subscribe. You
that. We
just
just
need to
ask y'all for a
subscribe.
little subscribe or something. Like, you know what I mean? But y'all study subscribing to a bunch of bullshit that's tearing our community down, making
Yeah.
our women and our men look like we fucking clowns in the
Hell,
circus on
yeah.
TVs and
That's
shit.
all
Like
it's about.
you know
It's
what I mean?
always about the black man versus the black woman. The
Yeah, and
black
we have
man
to put
versus
that
the.
shit aside. It should not be us versus
What
each other.
about the
It's us
black
versus
motherfuckers
them.
that date Latinos and shit like
Yeah, like you know what I
that?
mean? Like it's
What the
all
fuck? The black people that date white people. What the fuck? Why it always got to
yeah,
be the
like you know
black
what I
man
mean?
versus the black woman?
Yeah,
So
it's everybody out there, man. Like
that's
that's what they
all.
not understanding though, but they gotta stop carrying that kind of mentality anyway with that we against each other and shit. No, we gotta start coming together and be us
Coming
versus them.
together.
And then that's the only way we gonna get the support in our neighborhood
Yeah,
in the
like my
same way
son
we
likes
are
to
trying to
draw.
fix the
That's
mental
that's
health
all.
problem.
That's all he want to do is draw. My 10-year-old, that nigga love to draw, so I make
That's
sure
good.
just to just encourage
Architects
that,
and people like that
like
that
that.
draw,
Yeah,
yeah, they make a lot of damn money. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And nobody don't gotta know who he is. He could just
yeah.
draw all that shit up and nobody gotta know
I
who he
know
is,
who he is,
making money.
making all these big ass buildings and everything.
Mhm.
Mm,
But yeah, definitely on the support though, man. We definitely need the support.
yeah, man. Because you
And
got
if
some
like you know,
geniuses out there. We might have an Albert Einstein out there in the black community, and you never know,
you
man.
never know.
Nigga could
But
figure out some shit how to go through, go through. Huh? He from we both from Brooklyn. Oh, both y'all down. Nah, he live in North
nah,
Carolina.
yeah, I'm in NC.
Yeah, North Carolina. Oh, what part of North Carolina? Raleigh.
I'm in Raleigh, yeah.
So where that? Yeah. He like he in my neighborhood.
We got something else down. What it said?
My
This is
daddy
a
was a
loud,
Southern family from over there.
safe
Probably
space.
Fayetteville, Lumberton, Bats in there.
The fuck is they talking about? Like, what is this shit? Yo, man, block these people. What's wrong with these people? That's what I'm talking about
I
with
don't
dickheads
even
out
know.
here.
I don't even know how to block them. I don't, and I'm not even gonna comment on that because I
Yeah,
ain't
we
got.
don't comment on some of that because that's why our shit get the hate speech and all that.
Yeah,
When people start saying nonsense like that, like, why do y'all
yeah.
take your time out your day to try to come over here? We talking about whole other things about support and mental health, and y'all come in here with some whole other bull crap. Like, get
Oh,
that
I
shit the
think
fuck up out of here.
somebody did that. That might make our views go up.
Well, it might do. Yeah, I don't know.
But I ain't no LGBT. I don't know who the hell is that. I don't know who the hell. I don't know. I ain't got nothing against the
Oh, they
LGBTQ
sound. Ron timed
plus.
it out. They stupid. Yeah, we don't got nothing against them people,
Mm,
man. Like, what's wrong with these people? Why do people
uh,
come up here and they come with a bunch of nonsense all the time? Like, these people is crazy, man.
I'm good, but I ain't got nothing to do with that. But I'm cool,
Like,
man.
people take time out their day to try to troll people and say a bunch of
Yeah.
nonsense. Like, I was just telling, I said, man, yo, you get to, yo, listen, man, you said, yo, we suing you, man, get out of here.
Um,
Trying to come up here and
don't care. I
troll and
don't
shit,
care. I
man.
don't
Yeah,
know
duck
you.
that head and
I'll
sit
never
down
know you.
somewhere else, man. Go take that shit somewhere else, man. Yeah. Your shit moving out the way. Who that out? Let me see. Plus, who took time out to make a fake YouTube to comment under your live? It's crazy. Yeah, like I hear you now. Yeah, niggas is wild, boy. Like, you gonna create a fake YouTube to come up here and try to troll us? Like, that shit is stupid. Like, come on, bro. Get it.
It's the getting on your real YouTube and coming to support
Like, bunch of
instead of getting
stupid
on your
shit.
real YouTube. But yeah, that's mental health issues right
Yes,
there. That's
definitely.
what we was
That's what
just
we were
talking
just
about.
talking about.
That's a
Motherfuckers got
mental
mental
health
health
issue,
issues.
right?
Like, they
Mental health
crazy.
issue.
Like, why are you doing
That's
stuff
an
like that? I
exact
don't
one
get
of
it.
stuff like that.
But
Somebody
yeah, we ain't, like, yeah, we ain't worrying about that bunch of, they're a bunch of clowns, dog. Our people can't have nothing. Yup, can't have nothing at all. Definitely right about that shit, man. As soon as you try to have something up here, somebody coming with a bunch of nonsense. My boy, hold on.
hello.
There you go. Your shit went out for a minute. Then you back.
Yeah, man, phone call. I gotta learn how to block them motherfuckers out when I'm potting. That's how. But yeah, that's a mental health issue right there. People that do shit like that, you gotta watch them. He might be an active shooter in the future. No lie. That's
Mhm.
people like that. I said, I'm big
We
on that
definitely
shit too,
watch
man.
them little clown
What?
motherfuckers like that. They
On
stupid, man.
What
But we
big
ain't worrying about
red
none of them though.
for them kids and shit like that.
We're gonna get back
You
to
be
what we
doing
talking
that?
about. But we talking, oh well, we could
Yeah,
talk
I've
about
been thinking about it. I just
what
got you can speak. You can
what
speak.
is how
Man.
you say
Okay.
it?
No, you good?
Trying to do
No.
positive
Yeah.
live and people
What I'm
come with
telling you,
dumb
like,
shit
you can get all
all the
get together
time,
with
Ray. You
me,
know how that
uh-huh,
shit
and
go,
you
man.
do that shit.
Motherfuckers
Yeah,
is
we trying
stupid.
to do a men thing. We trying to
Put
do
some
a
shit
men.
Yeah, we got
together
the
for
brothers
men
thing. We got the
and
brothers thing
something
coming
in the
up. We're gonna probably do that on the Thursday or
yeah, we
something.
trying to do a brothers thing and for the kids in the park or something. Yeah, do something for the kids in the park. Cause yeah. See, I've been thinking about. I got this little Ford Fiesta, little
Hmm.
small egg shaped little car. Oh yeah. We can put some,
I'm gonna get
give
that
out
shit.
some,
Only
do a
thing wrong with
picnic
it
or
is
some
the
shit for
back
them.
door on it.
Make some
That latch,
sandwiches
the
or
door
something. I
latch
don't know.
broke.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's
like
yeah, that should
yeah,
sound
like or
cool.
do like a cookout barbecue or some shit for the kids or something like that. You know,
Something.
Halloween
Oh, while
coming
we
up.
on that, while you on anyway, then we could talk about back to we was talking about last week about leading the youth. While we talking
Yeah,
about the kids and stuff now.
mhm. Yeah, yeah. We can lead the youth. That's a perfect
That's
topic right
another.
there.
That's about to say that's a perfect topic right there. We
And just
talking
give
about
them
leading the
different
youth.
activities. You know,
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
what we
we
have to
got
do.
to.
We
You
have to
know,
put the activities back in the
got to
inside
start
our
finding like
communities
a way
and
to open back.
Football, get
Yeah,
yeah, and
basketball,
we
get
and you
soccer,
know
football,
what people have to
basketball,
stop like waiting on like we got to stop waiting on these
you know,
people who they
handouts.
think
You
cares
know,
about us and shit.
yeah.
Yeah, so we got to start coming together
start.
like you said,
I put
brothers
it
can
like
put
this.
money up for
Start
other shit,
Monday.
but we need to put money up for these kids too.
Starting Monday,
Mhm.
I'll start going and buying a couple balls and shit.
Yeah, that shit a football and basketball $20, man.
I'll buy
And you
me.
can
Yeah,
get
you
that shit
start up
out
your
the
own
kid.
whole shit right now. You start
What
up their
was that?
own joint.
Walmart. Them
You go to
bitches,
Academy. I know if you
you know
live
they had
down
them
south,
shits on
Academy
sale.
Sports got them shits. Walmart's got them cheap for four
Hell
or five.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hell,
Yeah, definitely.
Walmart had them shits on sale for like $1 or something.
but I be trying to boycott the shit out of Walmart. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man.
I thought niggas wasn't for Target.
Huh?
I thought niggas wasn't for Target.
It's I'm for Walmart. I don't fuck with Walmart or Target, man. Fuck both of them.
Nah, but yeah, but back to that shit though. But we back on the youth though, man.
Yeah,
We
what
talk
he was
about how
saying,
we
like
gonna
we
lead the
could do.
youth,
Yeah,
man.
that's something right there. Have a program or something, you know. Whenever you shoot this way to Houston, we could do some activity day instead
Yeah,
of.
definitely. Yeah, we gonna definitely make that shit happen. I'll tell you, I'm definitely coming down there, man. I gotta go visit Houston, man.
Yeah, man.
Mm.
And
But
then
yo, we got a couple people out there.
y'all
Ain't
ain't got
nobody
no
got
shout out for no
no
kids
shout out for none of the kids out there. Y'all
that's
about to
doing
say
something
some
good.
kids.
One of your
Um,
kids ain't got no good grades or anything.
definitely.
No.
We trying to take some questions. We trying to open up, take some questions from some of the viewers out there tonight. See
Oh,
what y'all got.
all right. Our people can't have nothing trying to do a positive live and people come up with dumb shit. That's how it be.
You already know. Yeah, I was talking to him about that. I was about to say, like, people come up here with their little fake ass trolling shit and all
That's
that
probably an
bullshit.
agent. You know, one of them agents. Like, just trying to.
Yeah, like a bunch of nonsense for. Like,
Hmm.
we ain't got time for all that, man. We out here trying to
Nobody
do
got
something
any
positive, man.
questions? Yeah. I was
But yeah,
thinking, what's
but definitely,
another thing we could support, man.
We can do it down.
You know,
Get
finances. You know,
that
financial. Should
motherfucker.
teach people how to do their bank
At the
accounts.
same
Teach
time,
them how to cash a check
we
and
can do
shit
the
like that.
yeah, you gotta
Things
teach
like
it.
that
Well,
backpack
the most
giveaway
important
yeah,
too.
thing, the most important thing we gotta teach people and teach ourselves is how to manage
money
that money.
man.
Cause like people are trying to make all this money in life, but then they still die broke, or these people still living broke. Like, you know what I mean? Like people can have $1 million, but don't know how to manage it though. So you know what I mean? Like all the money that we can make, we still not managing our money right because we done seen it right in front of our face. Like you see some of these hip hop stars, some of these actors, these motherfuckers got regular jobs today because it wasn't that they wasn't good enough or they wasn't talented enough. They didn't have a good management team in their corner. And
Hmm.
they started to give all these people that was around them that felt like they deserve a part of their success and things. So they started to give all these handouts. You buying
You
people
don't need an
cars and you buying
entourage.
homes and you doing all sorts of things for your family and everything instead
Oh,
of you trying to get a good management team behind you before you start to spend money. You have to create your assets first before you start to go out there and spending all this money and giving all this
Mhm.
money out to people because they feel entitled because they was like, oh, I was there, or yo, you my
Yeah,
family. Now we have to figure out how to manage that money first before we can start handing out this money. Or once we get a hold of some money, we have to start teaching them, the
they
people
about
who
to
don't
take that
have it,
trip out of
how
shit.
to manage this money.
yeah. That's how you
Yes, sir.
got to do it, man. Your
Your
nephew
nephew
is
was
on
in
the
a in a
honor
oh shit in the honor.
honor corps.
Oh shit in the honor course. That's what's up. Which one of them
Honor
is that?
corps.
Mally or Makai? Let me hold on. We gotta throw a joint.
Join,
Man, that's what's
throw
up,
a
man.
hand. Yeah. See,
That's
that's
what's up
something
with my
positive
with my
right
little
there.
guys, man. Hell yeah, that's what's up
Yeah.
right there, man.
Yeah, just with the finances, like
Definitely.
I told you, the financial thing, man. Like I always try to preach that,
Oh,
cause,
on the
cause
chorus. Oh, he played mute. My bad. My boy. I thought he said chorus too. My bad.
on the chorus, what he play?
He played. What instrument do he play?
Yeah, like the
I'm about to see what she gonna answer us.
yeah. Back to the finances. Just teach people more about money management, cause we all fuck up money. I fuck it up.
Yeah,
Anyway.
everybody do because we never was taught. And like even in
Mhm.
school, that's why I tell people today, even in school here in America, we don't teach that to our children. We
What's
don't
good,
teach that in
DJ?
school.
Three a.m.
All they do, yo, definitely DJ. That's what's up, my brother. But
It's
definitely, they don't teach our children in school about no money. They just teach
money.
them
Yeah.
about getting a job. You got
Get
to
in the
work a job,
bag
and
and blow in the
that's
bag.
it. They don't teach them about the taxes behind it.
Yeah.
Like I found
Get
out
in
the
the
other day. Like
bag,
I was
blow in
reading
the
something
bag.
the other day. With like with the rich people. Rich people make money, they spend
Hmm.
money, and then they
Yeah.
pay the tax on whatever's left over.
Over.
With
Yeah.
us as working people, we have to make money, pay taxes, and then figure out what we're gonna do what's left over after
Hmm.
we done made the money, paid the taxes on it. Now we have to figure out what we're gonna do with the rest of the little bit of change that they give us. They call
And whenever I
spending
get
money
in
after we
for
worked the
it,
hard
I
2 weeks
had
or
to take my
1 week, however you get paid.
Financial literacy is the key. However, it's also the mindset of the individual as well as 30. At 38, I
I
realized
realize
most
most
people
people.
with being complacent. Yeah, that's
Of
another
course.
thing.
got
Yeah,
Oh,
financial
Makai.
literacy.
All right,
Yeah,
Makai too. Yo, shout out to my nephew too. Definitely, my
yeah.
boy Makai doing his thing.
Kevin Cousin. Yeah,
But
that's
Kevin Cuz, yeah,
definitely financial. Most people don't know financial literacy. Yeah, you
that's the
know.
problem. Yeah, and that's what and that's exactly what we getting on. Like we are not
Hmm.
taught that, and they got to think generations before us. They was not taught that either. They
Yeah,
couldn't even read a book, or they couldn't even try to get smart to make themselves
yeah.
some
Like
money and
most,
things like that. Like
like
you was
most
being
people with
killed.
money, they
So
don't
we
even.
are behind by hundreds of
Yeah.
years right now of trying to teach these generations about finances, about finances and things like that.
They find ways to make money work for them while never actually having to touch a dime.
That's
Exactly,
right.
like they don't even touch their own social security. They get an
That's right,
EIN
and
and
that's the
use that.
name of the game right there. We have to figure out how
Hmm.
to play they game the way. Well, we
Yeah,
have to figure out how to play in the American dream because that's the only way
yeah,
you're gonna accomplish the American dream when you finding out how to play they type of games.
yeah.
And
You get an
we if
LLC.
yeah, you
You
know what I
open that
mean. But
LLC,
yeah,
get an
definitely. Even with the
EIN,
EINs and the LLCs,
fees,
people still have those type of things, Chris. But at
and
the end of
don't
the day,
use them. They
they
don't
don't. No,
utilize.
yeah, they don't utilize it, but they still don't know about it. They heard one of
Hmm.
their friends tell them about it, and they just went and grabbed one, and then now
Hmm.
they don't know what to do with it because
That's
they
why they
don't
could
have
come
no
over here to this
financial literacy.
podcast and listen to us
Definitely, they
explain
gotta
it to
have
them.
financial literacy. It don't matter
Literacy,
if you get
yeah.
an EIN or LLC, then you don't
Hmm.
do anything with it because you
To
heard your
find
uncle tell
ways.
you that.
uh,
The problem is that
Supposed to stack our taxes,
we
but
don't
instead
realize
we
that we
spend it.
supposed to.
Actually, that
Thank you
income
for
tax
explaining.
is actually a,
I'll give it back to
man.
the
That shit
lady.
is a trap,
You
man.
do
That
that through
income
credit.
tax.
DJ 3 a.m. too. Yeah, you do that through
Do
credit.
that through
Of
credit.
course, yeah,
Yeah, but
you gotta do it through credit. You have to do it through credit. Like credit is better than having cash most of the time
at
because like you
time.
said, rich because to rich people, cash is not even real. Like
Hmm.
money is not real to them. This is why they don't care about money and working people will spend their life
Last
killing
dime trying to
people
give over
or
money.
fuck around and crash out at work or something because they feel like they not paid what they deserve. So that's what we have
Hmm.
to tell people. Like even as you having a job, you still gotta find a way that little bit of change that they give you, you gotta pocket some of that change and make that
Hmm.
money work for you. So
Yeah.
while you working for 30 years at a job, you could take some of that money and invest some of that money and have that money working for you. Because
Hmm.
nowadays, when you're about to retire, like Social Security and all that, that shit gonna be dead. So you got to have some type
Yeah,
of
it ain't
plan.
gonna be no
It ain't gonna
stuff.
be no
You
such thing.
talking
Like you
about
see what they trying to
lottery?
do to people now.
Shit,
All
it's a
that
lot
shit
of
gonna be
people
Because the
gone.
young
still have that
kids,
shit now.
yeah, the young people
And
getting cut out now. So in the younger
yeah,
generation
they
don't
play
work. So
invest in random spoons. Yeah, you play too fucking much.
yeah, invest in rent.
No, but
And
in
the
all
younger
seriousness,
people
yeah.
don't work. So Social Security, them niggas is already out of there. Shit
Yeah, that's
silly.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like we have like people definitely have to learn how to manage money. Doesn't matter how much money you make. Don't let nobody tell you that you could $100 million is good enough. Because if you got $100 million
Nah,
and you don't know how to manage $100 million and you just sharing it out to your peoples, like you literally buying 3 homes and you putting people in homes and then they don't have no way
American
to pay for
dollar
the
is
home. That shit gonna fall back on you again
American.
because you didn't know how to manage that money. The
The
American dollar
American
is
dollar is
dying, bro.
dying, but we can do is learn exactly how the marketplace works, meaning what drives business.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And that's 100% because the American dollar is dying. You heard the president. They told him about the dollar, about like the dollar just decline. He said, "Oh, I don't
Hmm.
care. That's a good thing." That's not a good thing. That shit is messed up for working people. It's good for him because
Yeah.
he don't care about no fucking money. They got
Hmm.
all they shit tied up in cryptos and all that, so he don't care about
That's
no
it.
American dollar. So yeah, definitely about that. Yes, he 100% right about that. The American dollar, that shit is dying. Every day is dying.
It's dead. That shit is
Mhm.
dead.
But yeah, they don't care about none of that. They don't care about none of that. But
Man, the
we,
marketplace works on them hedge funds and shit like
that's
that, but you
yes,
gotta
that's
be
another
able
thing.
to get
Yeah,
into one of them and
and
everything.
that's
It's
why
like that.
people have to learn the markets. Like we gotta learn that. You gotta learn when to buy. You gotta learn when to sell. Because
Hmm.
these, like I said, you got our Congress and Senator peoples who take a salary for like $90,000, $100,000, and then these people net worth is $5, $6 million because they are getting the insider trader tips to know how to invest, when to pull the money out. Like they got all the insider deals on it already. This is the same people who are donating to their campaigns who is giving them the inside tips already to this shit.
Yeah. When it
It's
comes
exactly
to
why this is happening. Go ahead.
optimizing the dollar comes in today's business, we see the rich get rich quick schemes, but instead I'd rather have the leak and drip method, understanding compound interest to start.
That's a
Yeah.
hundred. Yeah, he right again. That's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
100%. Like that's what
Yeah.
everybody is reaching for. Everybody reaching for them. Those trying to hit the lotto. You see, the lotto went up to 2 billion. Everybody out here spending hundreds of dollars on the lotto, knowing they telling you that it's still a 1 in fucking 700,000 billion chance that you're gonna win this shit. But you're gonna
Hmm.
take your hard-earned money and try to get fucking
And
rich
all of
quick
that
by playing the lotto or some dumb
lotto,
shit.
yeah.
Like
That's
they
what I
not
never
understanding the
understood.
finance. They management is off. They don't have nobody in their corner to tell them
But
like,
you could
yo,
give out
this
two
shit is,
billion dollars,
you
right?
know, that's what I try to. And without government, they dangle that shit in front of your face like the fucking like this.
You
How
give
they
out
do the
two
fucking
billion
donkey.
dollars, but
The
people
same way
sleeping
where
on
you
them.
feed the fucking donkeys with a fucking carrot. That's what America is doing to us as working people. They like this. Look, niggas, $2 billion, but then they tell us
Somebody
they
wanna roll
can't
up.
supply America with fucking universal health care, but we could put $2 billion into the lotto. Like the politics in America is fucked up
Come on, I
today.
just finished rolling.
Oh God.
Like you know what I mean? Like they put that shit right in front of our face and have us out here bugging out, thinking we gonna
Mm.
get rich quick, and then all the money go to somebody who 90 years old about to fucking die next year, and they take all that money back.
That's the crazy thing, man. I'll be
So
so
I'm telling you,
mad.
yeah, those get quick rich shit. That shit is nonsense, man. Like
That's the
you
thing.
have to learn how to manage that shit.
Everybody got a get rich quick scheme. That's what they selling you. Oh, I come over here, I teach you how to lower your credit, and then they charging you $150 for a
A month,
class.
motherfuckers
Yeah,
charge you $150 a month, and then
for a
your shit
class,
getting
and you
fixed
don't
by
learn
10.
shit. You be like, what
Nothing
the
at
hell?
all. Nothing at all. Like
I
this
had
shit
to
is
send all
crazy,
these
bro.
fucking letters and all this shit myself. What the hell? The hell I'm paying you $150 for? The fuck?
Yep, they send off letters and shit for you. That's what I said. They be creating these little Ponzi schemes because they
Hmm.
came up with a group of people. They like, yo, we could do this. We could get
That's a
people to do
Ponzi
this, and
scheme.
Yeah, like them
You
shits is
see,
legal Ponzi schemes, but it's
DJ
legal though.
Envy Mans and them niggas had a whole real estate Ponzi. That's real. Now
Yeah, that was crazy
that's
right there.
different.
But everybody going to jail but him. Okay. My question to the host: would you rather $1 million in a year or a penny double for a year? Would I rather $1 million in a year or a penny doubled for a year?
So is that penny doubling like you're saying 1, 2 times 4 times 8 times 16 times
Is the penny
times
doubling every
64
day? Is you
every
doubling
day,
the
every
penny every
minute?
day?
You got to give us a second. You got to give us a time frame because if you're just saying a
Because
penny
that is a
double
good
for a
question
year,
right there. But I'm
yeah,
trying to
penny
get the
double.
context to that question though.
Yeah, penny double for a year. Yes. Oh, yeah. So,
Yes, definitely. So I'm definitely gonna take the penny because, like I
mhm.
said, somebody could give you $1 million right now today. They could give me $1 million, but if I don't have
If
no
that penny is
financial
doubling every
literacy,
second, yeah.
I don't know about it. So I would rather for the slow drip drip process, so I can learn about that penny that's doubling every day. Taking the quick $1 million, I might be right back to where I'm
Mhm.
at tomorrow. So
And I
learning
think the
this, like
average,
just like
the
you just
penny are
said,
probably.
DJ. Well, like just like DJ said, I'd
Mhm.
rather learn the process of it's going slowly dripping, so I can
Yeah.
learn more as that penny is slowly doubling every day. I'm gonna
But
learn
that's
more, and
what
I'm
he
gonna get
mean about
financially
compound
stable.
interest. Yeah.
Fellas,
Yeah,
I
that's
want
what he
y'all to read this book.
his
Which
book.
book is that?
I think that's what he mean about compound interest because with
Oh,
that
the
penny,
compound interest with the
yeah,
penny.
because with that penny, I think it comes down to still less than a million, but yeah, you'll take the penny because it's still doubling every
Yeah,
day
the penny is
and every
doubling. Yeah, of
second.
course.
It'll still be less than a million, but you're learning how to build money off of one penny, and a penny will turn into like 600 and something thousand
So
in that year.
it's called The Slight
Like
Edge. All
ads,
right,
all
definitely.
right?
I'm gonna definitely check
I'm
that
gonna
book
joke
out. The
with
Slight
that.
Edge. I
It's
definitely
like
got you on that. The Slight Edge. I'm definitely looking that up tonight.
where you from, DJ?
Yeah, where you from, DJ? But yeah, DJ talking some shit right there. I ain't gonna lie, man. I
Yeah.
like DJ, man. He talking some shit.
Hmm.
Where my boy at? My boy Cheese ain't up there. It will be
Yeah, I don't
more.
see. It would be more. I don't
All
see
right.
Truth.
Oh,
Coney
he from
Island.
Coney Island. They
Oh,
from Coney
respect,
Island. All
respect.
right,
We from
respect.
Bushwick.
Brooklyn. You already know
Yeah,
Brooklyn in the house. Yep,
yeah, we
Bushwick,
from
Coney
Bushwick.
Island. All
Yeah,
right.
but I live in Houston now, and I'm in the H right now, chilling. But damn, that was a good topic
So he
right
said
there.
it
We
will
just,
be more in the slight edge.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
it would
definitely
be
check those
more.
out though.
Damn, that was a good topic right
Yeah,
there.
that was pretty good though.
That
But yeah, but we
financial.
have to, we definitely have to do.
It's Romy Ra.
Oh, that's my boy Romy. Oh shit,
Okay.
yo, Romy, my boy. Got all motherfucking claps for my boy, right? But no, that was Romy on the live stream. That's my guy right there. Yo, Romy, what's good, bro? Tell the family I said was good too. Miss Ran,
Salute to
everybody,
Romy.
tell them I love them, man. Word.
What's up, Romy?
Mhm.
That's crazy. Right? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's my man from Coney Island. I didn't even know that was Romy Rome. Hell yeah. But yeah, though, man. But anybody else out there, I like my man Rome getting up in there
Mm,
with us like that, man. Definitely, bro. I
yeah.
appreciate you definitely on that, Romy Rome. But anybody else out there got some questions about some financial literacy or like anything that's going on today? We got some current events that's about to come up. So anybody got some questions about anything that's going on today?
They got a lot of
Information
information
about
about
business.
business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, bro. I need that, bro. Definitely, Romy. I
Mhm.
appreciate you on that, boy.
Yeah. But you know,
But yeah, we could definitely well you gonna what we was talking about
yeah, we was
the
about to get
support.
into current events because
We
I
was
wanted
about
to
to get
laugh
into the
about
current
Mark
events.
Sanchez ass. What the fuck he was doing.
Yo, that shit right there. I'm not even gonna lie.
Man,
I
God,
don't
what the
understand
fuck?
that story because What are
Man, I
you doing
was.
outside in the middle of Indianapolis and that night, like you
They
drunk,
said he
you
was
walking down
drunk.
the
He was
street, yeah, you
doing
walking down the
wind
street, you
sprints. The
stumbling,
nigga
bugging out.
doing wind sprints in the back of the building. Like, was he on other drugs or something? And
Like,
then
what was Mark
what
doing? Then
provoked
you
you?
you fighting the old man that's 70 years
69,
old, 69,
whatever,
70 years old.
99. Oh man.
You get stabbed up by the old man. You
And
pull
then you
out, you
take the
get the
knife
knife, and
and
then you cut the old
slash
man in
him.
the face and slash him up. Like, what they gonna do with Mark though? I don't know what they. I
Oh,
think
Mark
his
got a
lawyers.
level.
Mark got
He got a
money.
level 5 felony charge. I
Yeah,
never
they
even
gonna
heard
knock
of
that
that.
down. I don't even think so. That's
That's
some
some
other
different
shit
shit
though.
in
But they gonna
Indiana.
knock
I
that
don't even
down
know
though.
what
Nah, they
that
gonna
is.
knock that down. Mark gonna get up out of it. He gonna get a misdemeanor, pay some
Yeah,
fines. That old
I
man
just,
gonna win a lot of money in the lawsuit.
he gonna hit him with a. He gonna have to hit about 5 mil more probably.
Definitely.
He got a Heisman. Nah, Mark ain't getting no Heisman. He ain't getting
Nah, he
no.
ain't getting none of that. His ass done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't understand that with that dude there though, man.
He was bugging out, man. And what about you think about Trump talking to the military and all the military dudes
That right
standing up
there,
against Trump
like
and all that and
that
everything?
National Guard and sending the military, like after the last few days I've been watching that, I'm sitting here thinking like, damn, like these the same people who preach all the states' rights and the
Hmm.
state should be in control of everything, or
Yeah.
what's they should make suggestions for what's going on in their state. We got 50 governors, so I'm not understanding what's happening with the power of our governors that
Hmm.
y'all letting the president do what the hell he want.
He
And
want to
because
do.
if you talking to
And right,
regular
the
people,
governor got actual control of
yeah,
the
of
state
the National Guard, of
the
the state
guard.
National Guard. The governor is the commander in chief
And the
of the
chief
National Guard
national
of his
guard of
state.
the state. Yeah. Not
Yeah,
the
like so
president.
I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on with these governors today. Y'all letting this man just run y'all out. But this shit is really kind of phony because to them it's only happening in blue states where I try to tell people today, like these people that live in those so-called red states, they laugh in the day, but one day it's gonna be a Democrat president again.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
the shit that's happening today that these Republican people is not even standing up to Trump for, those Democrat people are gonna play that same type of game. So
Yeah.
that's why I tell people again, that shit that happened in January 6th, those are previews to what will really happen in this country.
Hmm.
If you got a Democrat president coming in saying he about to have executive order to get rid of the Second Amendment because he
Oh,
about to come and take everybody guns.
it'll be a
You
civil
know what's
war.
gonna happen in this country?
It'll
That's what
be a
I'm
civil
saying.
war.
So the president power must be checked. This is what y'all wrote in y'all constitution 250 years ago coming up next year, that
Hmm.
no president should be above the law and no president should have all unanimous power over the whole government.
A
So y'all put
government
these
built by the
Congress
people, for the people,
for the
by the
people, by the
people.
people. So y'all got the Congress and y'all have the Senate, and these guys is not doing nothing today. Like y'all just letting Trump run wild. Like, and this shit is getting out of hand with this guy Donald Trump. And it
Mhm.
seems like we don't have nobody to check the power. We got the Supreme Court bugging out. We got
Yeah,
fucking
gotcha.
the ignorant little black fucking Clarence Thomas. I can't stand that little black motherfucker. Like I tell kids all the time, if you ever want to be something like that, just don't be like him. Because he's a piece of shit.
Man, the
Yeah,
Supreme
Clarence is a
Court do
piece of
with the.
shit,
I
but the
don't know what the
Supreme
Supreme
Court
Court
ain't letting
do.
him check no pot. Like the Supreme Court is
Do what they
definitely
want.
not checking Trump at anything. Like he's just running wild, doing whatever he want to do, and they allowing him to do this shit.
And they
So I'm
do what
telling
they
him
want.
like
The Supreme Court, man,
he's
they
gonna
do.
be going soon. So just know when a Democrat president get in there and they trying all sorts of
Oh,
crazy
because
shit,
it's
I don't
gonna
want to
be a
hear
Democrat
motherfuckers crying.
president. The next president probably gonna be a Democrat because the Republicans fucked up so bad.
Yeah.
Man,
They messed up so bad. They messed up so bad. They might fuck around and lose where y'all at. They might
Me-
lose Texas. That shit
Texas,
might
right?
fuck around and lose Texas.
Oh, that's where the Civil War gonna start. They
That's what
fuck
it's gonna
around.
start. Yeah, the
They
Democrats
lose
win Texas
Texas.
back. It's over with.
It's gonna be. I'm
That shit
going.
is over
Man,
with.
it's gonna be. This is where it's gonna start at, man. Everybody's strapped around this bitch. It's like the Wild Wild West, man. For real.
Yeah, like that shit is crazy. Hell no, they ain't taking nobody guns. Like I said, America produced too many guns. They are good at that. Like America
That's
is
one of
good
their
at all the
that's
bad
one of
shit.
their
And the shit
major
that we need to
sources
be,
of
yes.
income
But
is weapons.
America tends to be good at the bad shit. Like
Hmm.
they manufacture these guns, they manufacture all these weapons for wars. You supplying countries with war, you fighting bilateral wars against other countries by sending all these weapons and shit over
Hmm.
to Israel, sending them over to Ukraine. And y'all telling us today that we can't get nothing from that pot. Like you got
Hmm.
working people out here telling them that social security is gonna run dry, but we find ways to build up the military superpower over trying to be superpower over everybody in the face of the
You
earth.
know,
But our
got the
citizens is
most
sick and
innovative
dying.
military in the world. These niggas can do so much shit, but we can't pay for the kids to have a.
I don't get it sometimes with them, bro. I
We
just really
can't
don't
have
get
it.
it with this country sometimes. But like I said, next year is gonna speak loud. However, 2026 go with these midterm elections is gonna show you the way where the country is gonna push towards in 2028.
Hmm.
And that's what people have to watch for. Those Republicans are gonna fuck around and get blown out because
Hmm.
people are starving right now. Like the Republican voters are starving. And I just don't understand. I just don't understand why y'all keep voting for shit like that and y'all starving. Like, what's wrong with y'all brain? Like, that's another form of mental illness with those
That's another
Republican
form.
voters that's living in a fucking backwood country with your house falling apart and you attend to still come out to
And
these
got a big ass
rallies
Donald
with
Trump
with
flag.
with a I just came from my home today. I should have took a picture. I don't want to do them like that though.
Do y'all
But
plan
man,
on voting?
these
I don't.
motherfuckers had a 20-foot flag of Trump and Pence, I mean Trump and Vance in their yard, and the whole yard was full of trash. I got out the fucking truck today, and that shit smelled like bodies was in their yard. Like these,
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all some dirty people. And this
Do
is the
y'all
people.
plan on voting? Nah, I don't plan on voting this
Do
time.
y'all plan on voting for the midterm election? Only way I told them if Roy Cooper running for Senate, I'll vote for Roy Cooper here in North
Ain't
Carolina.
nobody in Texas I want to vote for.
But then when I start grabbing my shit,
If Roy Cooper runs for Senate in North Carolina, I would definitely vote for Roy Cooper.
Ain't nobody in Texas I want to vote for. I ain't even getting
That's
into
it.
it.
Yeah,
So.
y'all better vote for my girl down there, Jasmine Crockett. What y'all talking about, man?
What, in Houston?
Y'all gotta fuck with y'all. Now, I don't think she run the Houston district, Jasmine Crockett.
Houston is wicked, man. They out here beefing with each other, man. Harris County, man.
That's what we gotta put that. We gotta put an end to shit like that, though. We definitely have to put an end to that. Like, I don't understand what people with that. What you were saying, people beefing with each other and all that. Like that shit
Like,
right there with us amongst each other.
that's
We
not like
gotta.
Houston politics is like the judge is like,
Yeah,
man, first, it's a large Hispanic community, so it's like the judge, she a young Hispanic, and then most of the board is Hispanic or white. So that's why I say it's nobody I really, I don't know. Sheila Jackson
yeah.
passed away, and
I forgot about Sheila Jackson. Yeah, she did pass away. I forgot Sheila Jackson passed away. Hell yeah.
then you got the other lady I think that came from New York or somewhere, but yeah, that's not. I, I just live here.
Nah, but yeah, you gotta find out about the city though, man.
Yeah, I know about the city. That's what I'm
Like I
saying. I
know a
know
little
about
bit
this.
about like see, I live here in the capital, so
Mhm.
the governor mansion and shit is here. So Josh Stein stayed like 10 minutes away from here in the governor
Mhm.
mansion. It's like 10 minutes from my house.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I just know
I
about.
be
I
up on
live
them
in
Josh
Houston, but
Stein, we
I
got
live in
Tom
Houston,
Tillis as the
but
senator,
Harris
but he about to
County.
retire.
Mhm. Yeah, like I live in Houston, but Harris County is
With
like
Attorney
one.
General Jeff Jackson. Our Attorney General is Jeff Jackson.
Our Attorney General is crooked ass Ken Paxson.
Ken Paxton is y'all.
He
um,
got impeached.
I forgot who our mayor is. Mary Baldwin lost. Mary Baldwin was the mayor. I forgot who the mayor of Raleigh is now.
After Sylvester Turner passed away, I ain't even pay attention to it.
Yeah.
As I said,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, man, I'm into a little bit of the local politics though, man. But that national politics, man, that shit is stupid right now. No one care about no. It need to be a different kind of president. That's my opinion. We need a different kind of president. We need
I don't
somebody
even
who
think
gonna
we
be
need any
younger.
more presidents. We just
Well,
need a panel. Just need a board of
yeah, maybe that
investors.
maybe that can work too though. But if they do look for other presidents and shit, they need somebody younger. Stop picking all these old ass
Do you
people.
ever think it'll be another black president, or are we done? We got our one and done.
This
I
when
don't
you
think it's gonna be no more black presidents
got
in
to
America. It might, but I don't see nobody. I don't see nobody right now
ain't gotta know
who's
black before.
likable like a
Just
Barack Obama that's black that'll
See,
be a
that's the
president in
thing.
America.
Barack
I don't see
Obama was
nobody like that.
liked by white people. That's the
Yeah, he
thing.
was liked by white people, but he also
man,
had
don't get out. Yeah, don't
96% of
blow
the
that
black
shit up.
vote.
Mhm.
Yeah. I heard
You
command.
know, so you know what I mean? Like white people carried him over the finish line. Don't ever get that
Mhm.
wrong.
Yeah,
White
yeah.
people carried
But
Obama over
when
the
you got
finish line,
40
but
million people voting
yeah,
for you, that's hard to beat.
Pull
this
off
job
from.
is not worth it anyway. The job is not worth it anyway.
I'm telling you,
Well, you
The
can yeah, you
status
can say,
symbol,
well,
the
yes,
status symbol is
yeah.
that's what they get from it. Yeah, you know, the sometimes the job is not worth it, but
when Barack was in the office.
I guess
When
people want to
Barack was
take
in
on this and
office,
say they did
niggas was
public
the top
service for their
niggas.
life or something like that. But
You
to
heard
me,
Nelly?
it's not worth it. Say it again.
Yeah. I said when Barack was in office, niggas was the top niggas because the top nigga was a nigga in the office. So, so he
and
like,
they still and they still treated him crazy though. They treated him
yeah.
like a nigga. That nigga wore a tan suit and they talked
Yeah.
about it. Donald Trump on TV hollering at the top of his lungs, going crazy. Joe Biden can't
Donald
even
Trump
keep
only
up a
got one
sentence.
suit. He washed the
Like
same suit over and over.
fucking George Bush was another one with a third grade education. Bush was a stupid motherfucker too.
That
Dick
boy was
Cheney ran the
funny.
country during that time.
Dick Cheney was
Cause
running,
yeah, George
getting
Bush
all
was
that money.
yeah, George Bush was a fucking idiot. Dick Cheney robbed America blind with all those war contracts and everything. He robbed us blind. He done sent the level. He like when they got in office, they fucking blew the deficit out of control from the 20-year war. That shit started under George Bush and the deficit never recovered again. They said for information,
And I'm
Black
up.
Lives Matter.
Motherfucker be putting rims.
Now you know about real name, love, Bushwick love.
Oh, red is red.
This is Black
This black.
Lives.
Oh,
Oh,
black
that's
was
black. I didn't know
good.
that was even black. Hell yeah, yo, black.
I'm
What's
looking
good,
at
boy?
the
I didn't know
name
that was black.
Kev. I know the name Kev, and I'm like
I did
Kevin.
not know
Kev.
that. I know
I'm
the name
looking.
Kev, but I didn't know that was.
Hell, I ain't know that was black,
That
dog.
nigga
Yeah,
black stupid, yo.
stupid.
Yo, black, what up, man?
It's good.
Good to
I
hear
like
from you
Kev.
too, black. Good, yo.
I'm
I
like that
appreciate you
name,
checking
mad
in with us, boy.
familiar. I'm like, yo, that's mad familiar. What's
Hell yeah.
good with
I'm
you?
about to take a shot though for me. Yo, we gotta get into the next topic, man. I'm about to take a shot though, man.
Mm-hmm.
If I get that shit, if I get it, and I talk about,
What's the next topic before we go?
it's automatic going to the truck.
What big dog over there talking about?
I don't feel like doing.
Oh, they talking some other shit.
Oh,
They talk.
I thought Big Dog's over there talking about something on the show.
Nah,
I
they
said,
talk
what's
about.
going on, Big Dog?
This shit.
They over there. They
But yo,
over
we
there.
don't got no questions. Anybody out there in the
Me
audience, man?
myself,
We got a
I
few
just say,
viewers,
boy,
man. Y'all got some questions out there? All right.
Put the
Can y'all
Diddy
see
juice
my
away.
I don't see your comments. Why we don't see Ron comments? I see your
this
comment now,
is
Ron.
tired this.
Put
I
that
don't
Diddy
see
juice
them.
away. Hey yo,
How the
that's
fuck we
not
supposed
Diddy no
Now
more.
I see
Diddy
your
is done on
comments
Ciroc.
now,
Yeah,
Ron.
we see your comments now, Ron, but Diddy done on Ciroc. Diddy don't got no ties to Ciroc.
to? I've been doing that
Love
We
you
came a
guys. We came
long
a
way.
long
We
way. You
danced
already
tonight.
know, Black. You
What's that
already know,
next
Black.
topic though? Since
Definitely.
we
Now I'm
going
just
to
trying to
the
get
oh,
some love from the audience right now to see if anybody out there got
I
something
want
to
to
talk about.
86, 87 with the Euro back gas. I both
I'm
back
trying to
gas.
open up the live and see if we got any questions from everybody.
Now really, you keep
You
that.
know, see what's going on with people out there. Anybody got no question? So we could go ahead and go on to the next one. We was talking about how you want to go back. We was talking about. Let me see what it says up
how
there.
y'all feel about LSU football player? Oh, that's fucked up,
Yeah,
man.
that Kyron Lacey thing, man. Like that shit is crazy. I believe every cop, even the lady who they made make that false statement, her ass should be in trouble too. Because and another thing, that video should have been out a whole year ago. Like what? Who held that video? What was y'all motive against this kid?
And that's a
Why would
perfect
y'all
thing
hold that video for a
when we
whole
say
year?
support your people with
Yeah, like
mental
we have
health.
to support, and that he wasn't
Nobody's
invited to the draft no more. Like my man thought his whole life was
Life
gone
is
before him,
over.
and he took his life, and his life wasn't even gone. This boy was innocent, and that shit
Hmm.
is messed up. And all those people who held that shit. Oh, my boy Lord
Lord
Cheese in the
Cheese was
house.
good.
What's
Was
good, Lord
good.
Jesus Christ? My
Good.
boy. But definitely on that shit though, man. Whoever held that video and that Kyron Lacey thing, like that shit
They
is
all should go
wicked.
to
Y'all
jail,
all should
man.
go to prison. The police, the lady who made the false statement, everybody who was on that scene, who seen that boy drive way after them people crashed, drove by the scene and he mind his business and kept going. Like most people will do. I'm not
Mhm.
a paramedic. I see accidents. I live in fucking North Carolina. These are some of the worst drivers in the world. I see accidents every day. And what I
Yeah.
do, I drive and go right past them. I'm not a paramedic. I might call 911. Hey, I seen an accident on so and so. And I keep on going. So whoever held that shit up, man, that shit is wrong, bro. Like they need to go their ass to prison for that
Yeah,
bullshit.
that's fucked up, man. Just looking at the
Ain't
video,
brave enough
you
to
see
be
that
vulnerable.
bright ass
You heard
green
that?
charger.
You heard what
Well,
Tosh said? Tosh said, y'all said having a brothers huddle, but who is brave enough to be vulnerable? We have to be. Like we was talking about that earlier as
yeah.
black men. We gotta be like we gotta find somewhere to have a discussion amongst us as
Mhm.
men, and we have to open up to each other. And we gotta stop clowning each other. Like we gotta stop making jokes about the shit and really open up to our peers and let's have a deep conversation and figure out what's bothering us so we can stop people from how what they would say today crashing out. Like
Yeah,
if we
nigga
sit
go
down and we
home
have a talk
and
with our brothers
yeah,
and shit, they won't go home and
and go
might have an
crash out.
argument with they wife or bug out or some shit on the kids in the house because they had a fucked up day. So we try to create that huddle for the brothers so we can sit down and talk about these things with each other and really open up and discuss some serious topics that's going on in our community because a lot of this shit is really eating us alive today.
Men usually though express themselves. They indulge in activities to cope, drink, smoke, gamble, party, etc. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
nigga go,
true.
nigga get in an argument with his girl, go chill with the homies, smoke, drink, and then go crash his fucking car into a wall. And be like, what
We
the
know
fuck
niggas
happened?
like that. They do that. I know a nigga like that personally. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
shout the nigga out on here, but yeah, niggas be bugging out.
Niggas go bug out, and cause he ain't got nobody to turn to, and cause once
Yeah,
again, your man's gonna be like, nigga, you better go home and tell her, nah, instead of being like, nah, bro, you need to
that's the
chill out,
problem right there. Yeah,
and
that's definitely the problem,
don't
man.
drink right now, cause drinking and anger don't lead to nothing
It's
good.
gonna lead to nothing good, man. And we have to do that. We have to definitely, yeah,
That
definitely.
liquor
The
and
black,
having
black
anger on
stupid.
your, yeah, that
But
liquor and
yeah, like
having
we
that
definitely
anger
do.
on your
Like we gotta come,
mind.
yo, black. Definitely, I want y'all part of that shit too, black man. We
Mhm.
trying to get the brothers huddle together, man, on like
Yeah,
a Thursday night.
so that shit is crazy, man.
Mm.
Shout out to Conrad and Lacey,
Hold on, I gotta
man.
view that message right there. Definitely shout out to Kyron Lacey. Hold on, what it says? Yo, facts. I just crashed into a sidewalk the other day.
The other
Almost
day, we
jumped
jumped
off the
off the
bridge
bridge
5 minutes later.
minutes later. Yeah,
Nah,
that
yo,
should
are
be
you
real.
serious? Yo, nah, if you serious, bro, that shit real. Like
Damn,
we definitely gotta sit
Shamo,
down and have
you
to talk
gotta you
about shit
gotta
like
have a
that, bro.
talk about that,
Like if you
man.
serious about
Definitely.
that, bro, we definitely gotta sit down. Like we gotta figure out how to help our
Hmm.
brothers, man, for real. Like we can't be
Yeah,
out here having our brothers doing shit like that because
like
we
that.
gotta
Hmm.
like we gotta be around for our kids and
Little
shit.
kids and
We
shit
gotta be
like that.
around for the other generations, man.
Yeah,
So
that shit is
definitely, if that
real.
is,
Look,
bro, yeah,
man.
that shit
Look,
is
I just
real
said
though,
some
man.
real shit and somebody could relate to that. Boom, like that, man. And prayers, you still here. I'm happy you still here, man. That's one
Yes,
thing.
definitely. Happy he's still here, brother. Definitely, for real.
That shit is
But yeah,
crazy.
definitely though, we trying to definitely do that, push that brothers huddle. We get these brothers together, about 8 brothers to start it off with,
Anything,
and see
man.
where we could go from there, man.
No
For real.
judgments, man. You got any
Yeah, nothing, man. We
problems, you're
sit
going
down and
through
whatever
things,
problems you
and,
going through, man, you sit down with us, and we gonna sit. We
you
go
know,
around the table,
some
and
money
we
issues.
figure this shit out.
I ain't got too much money, so we can help you with other things. Nah,
Yo,
I'm
don't
just
start
joking.
that Dr. Umar shit up here, man.
Nah, I'm
Don't
just
start that
joking.
Umar
I'm
shit.
just joking.
You had a picture with that nigga too, so don't start
Yeah,
that
man,
shit,
I'm
yo.
just joking.
What
I'm
Black
just
say?
joking.
But in all
Uh,
honesty, as
man,
men,
that's bad we do,
vent, but we are not being mindful of who we vent to.
yeah, because
Yes,
you
that's what it
gotta
is. You
be
got to watch
careful.
that. We have to,
When you're
especially as us.
vulnerable.
Yeah, when you vulnerable, some people will take that shit and throw it back in your face. So that's what I'm saying. us as brothers, we can't do that. We gotta lock this in. We
Yeah.
gotta lock in with each other. And when we discuss in these situations, we discuss this shit among each other, or we can do it as a show, and we can
Mm-hmm.
show the world that black men can be masculine and we can be vulnerable at the same
Yeah.
time, and we
And
can
we could
show our
sit
true
down and
colors.
have a conversation with each other and
Yeah,
not
you
argue
know what I mean.
about
It's
shit.
nothing wrong with you sharing what you going through today and shit. You know, it's nothing wrong with that. We gotta stop. Like I said, we
How
gotta
was your
stop
day at
making
work?
jokes
You
about
feel
that
like
shit.
you here? I just
Yeah.
appreciate y'all, man. Yes,
Yeah,
thank you,
definitely, man.
bro.
No
I
problem, man. I
appreciate you,
appreciate you for
man.
checking in with us, bro.
Yeah,
Definitely, bro.
man.
Hell yeah,
And
definitely,
definitely, man,
man. Glad you still here.
send me an invite on Instagram, YoungWatch718, and inbox. Send me a DM. We can help you with a little bit. Yes,
Yeah,
Young Watt
definitely. Hell yeah.
718 YUNGWATTS 718
You already know.
YUNGWATTS 718 and DM me. I got you, bro.
My
Man,
man. Hell yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely. We gotta try to help these brothers out, man, for real.
yeah, that's real,
But yeah,
man.
though, but
Yeah, just
but
being mindful who you vent to, because people take your
yeah,
vulnerabilities and use that against you and everything, and then
that's
use
why
that as
people be scared to open up, though. People be scared to open up with that shit because you sitting here talking, having a conversation, then the next thing, a motherfucker on the internet telling your whole business to everybody that
Mhm.
you done sat here and opened up to them about some real shit that you was going through, and now the next thing you know, you the motherfucking laughing stock on the internet and shit. Like that's
Men
why a lot of
discuss
people
their
be scared.
insecurities.
Does men? Does men is this?
I don't know if
Well,
men
no,
even know they insecurities. Some men don't know they insecure. They just think
they just think it's normalized. It's
it's a defense
normalized.
mechanism
Yeah,
or
it's a
something like that.
definitely. And they normalize of being
Mhm.
on a defensive when it's time to come to those type of discussions. They be like, "Yo, I ain't trying to hear that shit," or
Yeah.
"This ain't bothering me. I don't want to hear nothing." Like,
Mhm.
bro, you gotta express that shit though, because we all have an
Mhm.
insecurity. We all human beings.
Yeah.
So, us as men, yes, we have to discuss that.
I'm short, so all right,
The
that's my
internet is the new
insecurity.
reality.
So
Yeah, the internet is the new reality. Definitely,
I'm
black. The
short.
internet
That's
is,
my
and
insecurity.
but people have to use you stupid, yo. People gotta
That's my
take the internet though,
that as
and they
a
have to stop using it for those type of things that they're using it for instead of taking the
fill your
internet and
mind
taking
with
advantage
things
of it. Yeah,
you
fill
give
your mind with the
with
because
positive things,
you got the
man.
messy side of the internet, and then you got the side of the internet where you can learn some shit, where it's teaching you things about what's going on around you. But especially in our community today, we attend to using the internet to spread dumb shit with each other. Or
Mm. You got to come over here to this.
one thing I do hate about our community is the subs that they do across these social networks to each other. Like y'all might make a post about some wicked shit, and then you talking about one of your homegirls or
Don't
one of
go.
the homeboys
Yeah.
or something. Like, why would you, like, you was just in the house with them and you
Oh,
gonna
this,
say some personal shit
you
like that on
oh
Facebook
bitches
trying
don't
to
be
down
having no
somebody?
no snacks and juices for their
Yeah, a bunch
kids.
of dumb shit. Yeah, I just up in this bitch crib. She ain't had no juices for the kid. Like, why would y'all do some shit? Like, instead of you lending her
Be
$20
like, yo,
or
girl,
giving
you
her a
need
little
some help?
something,
You need some money
yeah,
for
like
something?
help them. It's
Y'all
not a joke.
good?
You sat in a house with her. You was in the same house. You felt
So that
comfortable to sit down with her in the same crib, and then you gonna sit there and try to play her 5 minutes later.
a stereotype. We bad fathers.
What's the stereotype? Yeah, definitely, definitely bad fathers. That's definitely a bad stereotype for black men because today in America today, it's a lot of black men that I know that they are in their children life and they take care of their children.
Hmm.
Like so, like I don't
Like
know if
most
y'all
of the
still trying
people
to live
I
off
know,
the 80 statistic where you had the fathers in fucking prison
yeah,
and they crackheads and shit. That shit is gone now. That's a
yeah.
bullshit. Like that's a
That's what I
bullshit
say.
that they
Most of the
doing. That's
men I
straight
know, or
bullshit.
most of the people I know, they good
We
fathers and
can't
shit like
swim. I
that.
definitely can't swim.
We can't swim. I definitely can,
Lord
but I
Jesus,
could
Lord
swim.
Jesus.
I could
Yo,
swim.
I ain't
I
gonna
could
lie,
swim.
but
I can
yo,
swim.
my
I can
father
swim.
taught. Yeah, my father
Yeah,
taught
we
me,
grew
my
up in the
brother, my cousins, and
YMCA and all
everybody.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
they
grew
taught.
up in the
Yeah, my
Y.
pops was good at swimming, so he taught all of us how to
Yeah,
swim. But
I
I
know
ain't
how
gonna
to
lie.
swim.
They always say a lot of black motherfuckers
You
can't
fucking
swim and
can't.
shit, and that
You
shit
see, there ain't
crazy.
no black swimmers. Because if it was
Yeah,
black
ain't no black
swimmers, you'd have had
Olympics.
20 Michael Phelps already. Nigga. Fuck, ain't no
Nah,
black swimmers.
we gotta leave. You gotta leave something to them to make them feel good, cause they already
Mm.
think we inferior of them in all sports and everything. So leave the swimming and shit up to them. Let them have that shit. Yeah, they can
About to
have that
die on
swimming shit. I'm
live.
good.
About to die.
Yeah, I'm good. I ain't with that
What's
swimming
the
shit. I'm out of breath.
stereotype you enjoy? Oh, we the best men on earth from everything, from looks to speed to I don't know, whatever you want to say, man.
Yeah, I like the stereotype. Like well, I don't know. Like, see, I don't know
See,
because
that's
like
even a
we
bad
different.
stereotype. I don't
Yeah,
even
like
because if
we
you say a
different.
nigga could jump high and he's strong, that's like what you saying? I'm a good slave or something. So that's like
Yeah.
what the hell? So you gotta watch what you even say. What's a good
Yeah, you
stereotype?
gotta be
Oh,
careful with that. That's what I was like,
you
yo,
could jump, you could run fast, boy. What you mean by that? No, I'm just saying you can run fast, but you feel me? So yeah, we gotta watch.
yeah, you gotta watch that type of shit.
Mm.
That shit is crazy, man, for real.
Uh,
Definitely. But what it say? Yeah, what she said?
leave bowling to them.
Leave
Large
bowling to
stick.
them.
See, oh, come
Large
on,
sticks, yo,
pause,
they still,
pause,
yo.
pause, pause, pause,
That's what I was
pause.
about to get on. I'm gonna say, I don't know about none of that shit because we ain't sitting around here checking for no. I'm not
Nah,
there, yo, son.
yeah,
What's your
nah,
kids up? What, yo? Hold
yeah.
on a minute. We ain't about to do none of that bullshit. That shit sounds fucking crazy. We
Like,
ain't
nigga, you
doing
gotta
none of
get
that
out the
shit.
house.
Hey, yo,
Nigga, you
man,
gotta
we
go,
gotta
man.
go Harlem on them on that shit,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Pause, man.
pause, pause,
Double
man.
pause on that shit, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, that's a double pause on that. Hell no. We ain't doing none of that over here, man. No fucking way. You know, man, hold on. I'm about to do a nori on that shit, man. I gotta take a shot, man, because that's a fucking pause, man. We ain't playing with that shit, man. Straight pause on that. You know what? I ain't even taking a shot of this shit. This shit Diddy juice, man. I ain't drinking none of that shit no more. I'm done. Fuck that. I'm done with that shit, man. I ain't drinking no more. I ain't talking crazy. What Lord said?
all
Good
right.
soul food will change lives. Hell yeah. No, my favorite stereotype is when y'all think I don't know what's going on and boom, gotcha. You motherfucking right, black. You goddamn right to that shit. Hold on, I gotta light my man up for that. You goddamn right on that, black. That's the problem. I love being in the room where motherfucker think you a fool and they trying to talk about some shit and then you enter the conversation with them and they like, wow, oh
Man,
shit,
you ain't
I
got
didn't know
another one
this.
of them too.
I thought this was an ignorant. I thought he was one of the ignorant guys. No, I got your ass, motherfucker. I know what's going on in the world today. I know what's
Yeah,
going on
what
around
time
me.
is it?
My man Cheese said, "Good soul food will change your
Good, just
life."
over yeah.
Yeah, you goddamn right. Hell yeah, that's a stereotype that I love because
Hmm?
I ain't even gonna
Uh-oh.
lie. I don't even be eating them other people food. I ain't
I
even
don't
going
even
front.
eat
Like
food.
I don't
Like
be
I don't
eating
even
none of
eat.
that shit. Yeah, I'll
Oh,
be like, nah, I ain't doing that. Like they be trying to invite us out, you know, to to shit, and I'm like, nah. I ain't
man,
gonna lie, I
and then
fuck with they desserts though. I fuck with they desserts. They can bake some desserts now,
I
but
fuck with the Mexican food. I like the Mexican
yeah,
food.
Mexican food. Oh, I fuck with my Mexican peoples. I love they food. Hell yeah. But them other people food, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and fuck with y'all chocolate cakes and y'all cookies and shit. They good
Yeah,
on
they could
baking.
bake their ass off. The
That's
bacon
a
is a
good one,
science. You
especially
know
when
they
they
good
don't
at
think
science.
you speak Spanish. Oh yeah, definitely. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, definitely about that. Oh
Mhm.
man. They the ones who be cheese. They be on some bullshit. They be around you trying to talk that nonsense, and you be looking at them like, we got a homeboy that's like that from New York. We was around him. Spanish people talking some crazy shit, and my
Yeah,
man
man.
popped up in a conversation, and they was like, "Oh shit, yeah, motherfucker." My man is a Panamanian dude though.
Look black, but nigga straight
Yeah, look
Spanish.
black, but that motherfucker straight know all that Spanish shit.
Yeah, thought you had one over.
Hell yeah. Nah, but we ain't letting them do that though. Hell no.
What?
What else out there? Anybody else got
I
a
don't
question?
know.
Anybody else got a question? Yo, I know we got some viewers out there, man. Somebody pop something up. I know y'all got something going on in y'all mind.
I
You
don't
trying to
know.
elaborate on something out here, man?
I don't know who that is. But yeah, I don't see. I don't know. Nobody got a question.
You trying to? I told you we got to get them. Let me see. What's something that you want to tell black women, but you afraid they will not listen?
Shut the fuck up.
This nigga is. Listen, don't. Yankees lost, bro.
I
God
know. I know.
damn,
I
Yankees.
know. I
Yankees is
know.
out of there.
I know. I just
But you know
seen
what
that.
I'm gonna do to that shit though? Ha 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 ha! Them niggas sitting at home with us because we the blue and orange town. Fuck the Yankees, nigga. But what you said though, hold on. What's a conspiracy theory you
That movie can't get
fully
up.
or mostly believe in? What's a conspiracy theory that I fully believe in?
That they got everybody believing everything is a conspiracy.
Seriously though, I believe
That's
to
my.
me,
That's
in my
me.
heart,
That's me.
I believe in the 9/11 conspiracy. I'm never letting that go because we lived through that shit. So I'm never gonna let the 9/11 conspiracy. It's just too much shit that happened on
Yeah.
that day, and for shit that was
That don't
physically
add up.
impossible to happen. These are the only time that those things took place was only on that day.
Yeah.
And all other plane crashes, bombings or whatever, we find evidence of people bodies, whole bodies intact, not just people fingernails and shit. So that 9/11 conspiracy, building 7 just falling out of nowhere 10 hours later after them other buildings done fell, I would never let 9/11 go. Like they got to answer to that. And that's something that they got to answer to the people that was on those planes that never hit those buildings. Cause I don't care what they say. Ain't no regular fucking jetliner is flying 500 miles per hour at 700 feet.
And miss
Planes do
every
not
other
fly like
skyscraper
that. Like you
and
can, that's why I
miss
said,
every other
miss every other
skyscraper
building and came
and
in
hit.
on a straight hit. Boom, and hit that shit. Like even you can ask people who went to school and studied physics.
Mhm.
Buildings don't implode. Like right now, I'm sitting in the house right now. You think if this ceiling fell on my head, it's gonna smash the floor into and drop the whole house in? It's not
No.
gonna happen. Physics go by. That's why they build floors and put columns in. Floors is meant to fall, boom, boom, and crash over, and that's
Mhm.
it. The floor is gonna crash and break up. It's not
Yeah.
gonna have damage at the 93rd floor, and you think 17 floors above is going to crush 90 floors under it? Impossible.
It's a
So
controlled
they know,
demolition.
yes, they know that that shit was a controlled demolition, and that thing that shit didn't happen by 19 hijackers. And
Mm-mm.
another thing with them, y'all tried to place a jet engine on the corner hours after the shit happened. That jet engine didn't match up. Y'all tried to put
Yeah,
another jet
that's the
engine on
same
the
thing I
lawn of
said,
the
Black.
Pentagon. Like,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? Like those type of conspiracies, I can never let 9/11 go though, cheese. Never.
Yeah, that's what I said, Black. I believe it.
I'll take
All
a lapse
they
like
got
that.
everybody
Yes,
thinking a
definitely. I believe
conspiracy
every
is.
conspiracy because there
Yeah,
are
they got
too
everybody
many.
thinking
Yes.
everything is a conspiracy. That's the
Yes, and
thing.
that's the problem. That's why I say it's not a conspiracy no more. These
Yeah.
people are playing it out right in front of your face
Mm-hmm.
and telling you
Face.
what you're gonna
Yeah.
do about it. Because
Mm-hmm.
they have enough people in our country that's
That's gonna
not
believe
that's
anything.
not
Like
up
the
yet. A
Walking
lot of
Dead.
yes, they motherfuckers is walking around here really sleeping and they believe in the United States government because, like I said, the United States of America played the greatest trick where they can tell poor white people that people like us and people like the Mexicans and
Mm-hmm.
Haitians, we are their problem. That's why they are poor. America tricked and they designed the way they designed this country. They are tricking the poor white people to tell them that the minorities are their problem and that's why they can't get ahead. That is not true. Like I said, I hope this shit could reach out to those kind of white people. That shit is not true. Like white America, poor white America, we like y'all need to come together with poor black America. Like
Mm-hmm.
the war is against poor and working class people. The war is not against us of one another. They don't give a shit about you if you live in one of the most rural, dirtiest areas of this country. They closing hospitals in the rural area today because of what the shit that the US government is doing. And y'all think they care about y'all. They don't give two fucks about y'all. Rural America have to wake the fuck up and see that the fight is with all of us. It's poor people and working people versus the higher class, the one percenters. The one percenters is doing a great fucking job at tricking the 99% into believing that we can be a part of their fucking establishment. No, y'all have to break the establishment. Remember, more power in people than is more numbers. Like the more numbers you have, the more power you have. The 1% do not, they got the money, but they don't have the power. If people learn how to come together, the 1% will be fucking finished. Like that's what
Mhm.
has to happen. The 1% have to get their fucking day and not the day in court. They have to get their fucking day. And I'm not going to preach because I don't want anybody to take this shit and say, yo, look at him. He preaching violence to start killing. No, I don't want to target them. Y'all just need to pay what the fuck y'all weigh. And that's the fuck it. Stop taking all this money from working class people because that American dream, when you working, they lie to your ass. Your ass is sleep, motherfucker. The American dream is for when a nigga is sleeping. It's no fucking American dream in their system. They lied to you. The American dream happened for people who come here from overseas and all that. And they set these motherfuckers up with all these businesses, with all these Chinese restaurants, all these fucking Indian restaurants in all our community. And we got to take our fucking little soul food restaurants and put them in a pocket, some corner somewhere. And we got to stand outside like we fucking slaves still to receive food through a fucking window while we could go into all these fucking Asian restaurants in all of our community. All the Asians own liquor stores, every fucking thing. We don't got nothing and we built this motherfucker. So fuck y'all in the 1% Fuck you motherfuckers. Y'all got to start paying what y'all motherfuckers owe. In America, y'all fucking day is coming for y'all motherfuckers to pay what y'all fucking owe, America. That's what need to happen in this country. Poor people of all kinds need to wake up. It's the poor people's campaign. That's the shit I'm preaching for. The poor people, no matter who you are, white, black, brown, if you poor, you working class motherfucker, get on this train right here because those motherfuckers owe us. And
Mhm.
I'm sorry, y'all, for taking that shit over right there. But I'm in on that mother. Like I hate those motherfuckers.
But that's capitalism for you, you know.
Yeah, capitalism for the working class and socialism policies for the fucking rich. That's the goddamn problem today, though. They ain't crying about when they getting all the handouts, all the beautiful tax breaks, and they ain't never trickling nothing down. So what y'all call that shit? Y'all call that shit capitalism too? That shit ain't fucking capitalism. It's not capitalism where y'all can keep getting the big corporations could pay 18, 15% tax while the working man that's making $40,000 a year is paying fucking uh $21,000 out of his $42,000 salary. He's paying 50% of his salary. Y'all expect him to live off $21,000 in a
Mm-mm.
goddamn apartment or something today, starting that range in these cities that you want to live in the nice cities and all that. These apartments are starting at fucking $1,700 for studios and shit. But a man's supposed to live off 21,000 and try to find a way to get ahead and save. The American dream is fucking dead. Definitely, cheese. I appreciate you, bro. But yeah, that shit is dead, man. Like that's why I said what we was talking about earlier. We have to come together as people, and we got to learn how to manage money. We have to learn how to
Mhm.
get into their game and play their game with them. That's the only way that you can see yourself trying to get ahead. But being in a fucking rat race to the bottom, that shit is not gonna get us ahead. These people lying to us. They send this shit into our head all day, and they want us to just keep going on that fucking hamster wheel, keep
Yeah,
turning and turning and turning and turning until we fucking die. And then they want to raise the retirement age to 70 years old. How long you want me to fucking jump on this turning wheel and keep turning, motherfucker? 70 years? Like, come on, you want 50 years out of my body. That means you want 50 working years out of my body, and then tell me to go off into the sun somewhere. And what, I die next fucking year? Like,
yeah,
that's
that's
not a
not
way to live. That's the American dream.
that's
Man,
not the American.
I don't want that fucking dream. If that's the American dream, I don't want that dream. Not at all. That dream sounds cheap and corny to me. That's bullshit. Yeah, I don't want them type of dreams though, man. Like, but definitely though, we definitely, man, we have to definitely start telling these people, man, like for real, like white America, especially poor white America, y'all just the same as the minority. It's not our fault that y'all poor. Like they brung y'all here and they needed poor white people just as well they had poor white black people. I mean, poor black people, poor Mexicans, poor whoever. But they need poor people.
Hmm.
That's what America is designed with. They need poor, they need the ignorant people. They need people who don't know how to manage their fucking dollars and shit. They need that. They need people to keep turning on their hamster wheel for them. Like it gotta come a time to where y'all be like, and then and hold on before we get further ahead. I'm not knocking nobody for working because you definitely need to work, but learn what you working for. If you just working for your paycheck, then you're gonna be on that race to the bottom until the day you die. You have to work, figure out how to pay your bills and then figure out how to try to come out of that race because these people are really taking social security and all that shit right away from us. So what are you going to do if you work 50 years and then when you retire at the end of them 50 years and they telling you you only got enough money to get $600 a month?
Hmm.
Who the fuck
Yeah.
going to live on $600 a month 50 years from now? You can't even live on $600 a month today.
Got to do the Warren Buffett plan. Save 70% what you make. Use 20% for bills and 10% for activities. That
But
motherfucker.
but it's the fear game though. It's the fear. When you have fear, you sometimes your mind is so much thinking about the fear that you don't have time to think about other things. You don't got time to think about, hey, let me put away $10. You thinking about the fear of like, damn, I gotta pay this next bill. Damn, I got
Hmm.
the motherfucking light bill coming. Damn, I gotta do this. I gotta do that. So whenever they like America put so much fear into their working people, they tell you like a motherfucker, like every like that's why I try to tell a lot of us out here. A lot of motherfuckers could save a little bit of money, but majority of Americans is working paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
Some motherfuckers cannot miss one pay. You miss one
85%,
paycheck,
man. You might be
85% of our
evicted.
country. And this is why I don't understand
You
people in
might be
our
evicted,
community who
man.
be on Facebooks and all that shit and they be rocking
Yeah.
all these clothes and bro, teach me how to do that shit like you doing. But
Hmm.
when I'm looking at you do that, I want to learn how to manage the money. I don't want to just spend the money and look rich on because at the end of the day, your ass is broke. You're gonna
Yeah.
die broke. A lot of
You
you
can look
niggas up
rich
here
and
who's
be
doing
broke.
that shit, y'all motherfuckers be broke. Like y'all just be teach
You
me
ain't
how
got
to,
no ILUs, none of that
yeah,
type of shit.
nothing. Like they
None
don't have shit. Retard shit. Some people don't have money to put away.
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like and
Yeah, it's
that's
true.
100% true.
It
That's
is.
true. That's why I said like we don't have it, but we have to figure out a way. And sometimes
But some people want to go live in them luxury apartments and know they only
that's
make
what I'm
forty
saying. Instead
thousand,
of
but they rent is 2,000 a month.
That's what I'm saying. Instead of doing that, because you know why? We trying to look good to other
Mhm.
people, and we worrying
Yeah.
about what our friends gonna say. We worrying about
Yeah.
what other people gonna say. Stop worrying about what other people is gonna say about you, because those people don't live with you and they don't pay none of your bills. I don't give a fuck about if nobody ever want to come visit me.
Mhm.
I'm fine with that shit. Don't ever come and visit me. Stay away, whatever. Don't think, oh, yo, he don't got the luxury. He talking shit. Listen, y'all could pay all that motherfucking rent and do all that shit for a luxury apartment that's not even luxury, that them niggas built in 6 months. As soon as it rain, y'all got water coming down y'all fucking walls. Y'all
Yeah.
some assholes to pay for that dumb shit. I'm not paying for no shit like that. But we start from scratch. No inheritance, no savings, no credit. Yes. And that's
Mhm.
another thing. We years behind, but
Yeah.
it's somewhere we have to start teaching
Start
though. We have to
catching. You
start.
got to
Yeah, we
start
are
teaching them.
years behind. Yeah, we are freaking
But
hundreds
people
of
get
years
money and
behind.
they don't invest it. They do dumb shit with it.
That's why I tell them, yeah, like if they gave people reparations, they gonna still be broke. They gonna get that
Hmm.
shit back to the economy. Like people don't know how
Yeah.
to manage
You're
that.
gonna see
They could
so
give
many
every
niggas.
black
You're
person
gonna see
right
so
now
many
a hundred
AMGs
thousand
out here.
dollars. They can give everybody 100,000, $200,000. About 5% of the motherfuckers is gonna have money next year. The other 95% is gonna be back to doing what they're doing because they don't have the education to know
You're
how
gonna
to
see so many
make that money work.
AMGs and
Yeah,
shit like
buying a
that.
bunch of nonsense, stupid shit. Like y'all worrying about
The
I ain't worrying
Benz
about that shit
dealership
no more.
gonna
They
be
ain't giving
backed
that
up
out.
for
That shit is
six
done.
months, nigga.
Yeah, that shit is done though. They ain't giving none of that out.
What,
So
reparations? Nah, you can
yeah, that
forget
shit is
about
done. Y'all
that.
can forget about that. They not
Only way
pushing
you
no
gonna get
bills for black
reparations is
people. None
black
of that.
rich people decide to put in the
That's
pot
it.
and give
Yeah,
it to
but
your ass.
through this white Congress, no way. The white Congress will never bend and give black people nothing. Nothing. They won't give us nothing. So that reparation shit, those bills that they talking about, policing act, all that shit is done. Like I said, those motherfuckers had the George Floyd Policing Act on their desk since 2020. Soon as those motherfucking Asian people got attacked, what the hell Joe did? The next week, Joe had the Asians up at the White House with him, and they wrote a
Hmm.
whole bill out about Asian hate. They don't give a fuck about black people.
Joe
They don't give a
Biden
fuck about us.
crazy.
They don't give a fuck about black people, bro. They don't care nothing about us. Period.
That nigga crazy, man.
Joe, no, that's why I said, and we the people, like especially black women. That was a lot of fault of the black women who got, and that wasn't. I'm not going to totally fault them for that because people like Jim Clyburn and them too was on that bullshit. But a
Yeah.
lot of black women turned out for fucking Joe Biden, and
Yo,
they had no other choice though. They had no other choice though because look what they got today though. So they had no other choice but to go for Joe.
shit, you ain't getting no more stimulus either. It's done for the stimulus, man. You have a better
I had
chance
better
getting a
chance to get a
stimulus.
stimulus or the rep. Oh yeah, yeah. Nah, they ain't giving that out no more. They
Yeah,
they was
hell
trying
no.
to see, and that's how they was fooling poor white people. Oh
And
yeah,
people,
Trump
yeah.
is gonna give us a stimulus from the tariff.
Yeah,
Why?
right.
Why is he giving
Why
you a
wouldn't you
stimulus from the
stimulus from the
tariff? If the
tariff?
tariff is working, why would he give y'all money back from that? That's how stupid y'all are. That means the tariffs don't work if he gonna give y'all money back
Money
from that.
back for it, right?
That means the tariffs is fucked up and is fucking our country up that he want to give y'all $600 back. Like
It ain't no cheap gas yet. It ain't
that's what
no
I'm
cheap
trying. But
groceries
and
yet.
and I, that's one thing too about them. I understand they say gas, but people don't eat gas. If gas went up to $3, $4 a day, motherfuckers is gonna pay for it because they needed to get back and forth
Yeah,
to work to go for
yeah.
their paychecks, and because the fear of them not having that money to pay their bills and shit.
Hmm.
So they're gonna pay for the gas,
But it
but
ain't no cheap
you need
groceries yet.
housing, you need grocery. That's why I said all this Black Friday deals, motherfucker. Where's the Black Friday rent
Oh,
deal at? Where's the
you can
Black
forget
Friday
about rent.
grocery
Rent,
deal?
rent don't
Like,
go down. Rent
yeah,
go up.
like that should go up. Like, you know what I mean?
There's
But
never been a
where's the
history
Black Friday
in
deals on
life where
those though?
rent
Like,
don't
we
go
need a Black
down.
Friday deal on the motherfucking rent and shit too. Like, come
Yeah,
on, bro. Like,
rent
what's
don't
up?
go down. That bitch go up. You never seen in
Yeah,
the history of man where
never. It ain't never coming down. That should
I
go
think
up every year, nigga, little bit by little bit,
a
2%,
little bit.
3%, should go up on people.
Cost of living is crazy out here right now.
Hell yeah, but yeah, man. I'm sorry, man. I got a little hysterical a minute ago,
Nah, you
but
good.
those motherfuckers make me mad though, man. That's how I be in the crib bugging out, man. I be watching these. I be like, yo, like, is they really saying this shit and nobody stopping them from saying this dumb shit? Like, you be looking at them like, oh, we built who built what? Like, y'all didn't build shit. Y'all didn't build no country. You niggas came in here and raped people, stole shit,
But we
killed
find a
people.
way to pay and they continue to raise it. Cause you ain't gonna what you gonna say? I'm not gonna pay it. You gonna It's gonna be on the street.
Mm-mm.
You gonna have
Mm-hmm.
300 million people living in the street. It's gonna be the Lord
And
of Flies out here.
yeah, and you see the way people living in the street today, like that fear creeps up in you. Like, man, I'm gonna go pay these bills. I don't give a fuck how much the rent costs. We gonna pay this shit.
How is this legal? It's
How is
legal
this legal?
because that's legal, nigga. If I build some shit and I want to raise the rent, I'm gonna raise the rent on your ass. That's why the government don't control housing. Now you want government control housing, you probably get some bullshit. Shit. But they do
You
got government
do. You
housing.
do got
But it
government.
is
Hold on
some
a minute.
housing.
You do got
But you
government
still
housing.
gotta
And
pay
it's some,
for it.
but it's some bullshit.
Yeah,
Like you
shit.
said on your thing, it's some bullshit though. When the
Mhm,
government take control of housing, look
mhm,
what they do to you. They give you some bullshit. What he said? I ain't paying the five.
mhm,
Ron is an asshole. I ain't paying the five. I could pay the three, but I ain't paying the five, nigga.
mhm.
But seriously though, yeah, like you said though, when you got government housing is bullshit. We
Yeah, it's
seen it. Like
bullshit.
people seen
Mhm.
government housing. Just just
You
go to
see
New York City. Go to New York City and go to
you see
Queensbridge. Go to
PHA housing.
Queensbridge Project.
Yeah,
No,
you
go to
see PHA.
Queensbridge. Yeah, go to Queensbridge. Queensbridge is the biggest projects in New York City. The motherfuckers
Mhm.
got about 50 buildings right under the bridge over there.
Yeah, you
40
see
projects. You got
PHA
this many
housing.
people living in poverty in those areas, and you think crime is not gonna happen, bad shit is gonna happen. The highest rate, I mean, the fucking income rate for areas like that is like twenty-six thousand
15,000.
dollars. Yeah, between that, between 16,000 and $26,000. And you think people happy at living like that, but they catch your brain because they give you a little something. That's
Mhm.
with the government house. They let your ass live there. You pay us a little something, and y'all never gonna go nowhere else.
Mhm.
Y'all never. This is what y'all content to, and that's it. What my man
You got
Cheese said.
mothers having
Government house come with the extra roaches for some reason. Yeah, that shit be crazy, man. That shit nasty. Like, and people don't have to do that though. It's just like that's why I said like they put them in them areas because I guess they like that's how they gonna be. And people don't have to be like that though. You don't have to live in those kind of places and just keep it filthy, throwing shit out the window, dirtying up
mm-mm.
in front of it. Like y'all don't have to do that. But people is like, fuck it. This is what we used to like. This is what we used to doing. So they watch they motherfucking grandma sit on the bench, then they watch their mama sit on the bench and get drunk. Then now they on the bench getting drunk today. And they kids watching them get drunk on the bench today. That shit is just keep going. Government housing need to be blowing the fuck up. They need to get rid of government houses, blow that shit the fuck up, and make people
Mhm.
get out here and do something. Make people use their minds and stop thinking so small of that little
Government house,
bubble.
that should be so bad. People be passing apartments down to each
That's
other
what I'm
now.
saying. Like, how you passing the fucking apartment down? That shit doesn't mean nothing. You passing down the apartment? The fuck you leaving them? You ain't leaving them shit. You leaving them more misery, more just ignorant shit. That's like I just explained. Grandma was sitting on the bench. Grandma going now. Now mama on the bench. Mama old as fuck now. Now she taking over on the bench, and the kids watching them. They running around the bench. 5 years from now, the kid's gonna be on the bench fucking smoking weed and looking stupid and shit. Like, burn those shits down. That's it. Burn the fucking public housing down.
Like
Burn them shits to the ground.
the one in the Bronx that just blew up.
Even if you keep your house clean, roaches find their way in there. Yeah. Yeah, it don't matter. That shit don't matter because it's the way other people living. That's why. That's why your
Don't
shit is
blow.
like that. It's the way the
No,
other
tear
people
them
living.
shits down and build.
Don't blow it down. Reform it.
No,
No,
tear them
no,
shits
no, no,
down and
no.
build something else.
You got to build something else, like how they doing down here. They
Yeah,
not letting them little buildings come back. They
yeah,
knocking them
yeah.
down and they building whole other kind of community.
That's what
And
they doing in the neighborhoods over here. Yeah, you got
yeah,
to
like
change the
shit is
housing to
changed.
change
Shit
the
is changing,
community.
and
Yeah,
yeah, it's changing. And people got to get with that kind of change. Like you
like that shit
can't
is
just
so outdated.
yeah.
How you call yourself the most modern city and you still got these big ass, tall ass, old ass project buildings? Like,
You see, the
knock
shit
them
just
shits.
fell apart. That shit in the
Yeah,
Bronx
that's
fell
just
apart.
yeah, fell apart. Knock them shits
Fell
down
apart. Them shits is
and
over
build
with.
apartments like other cities got, motherfuckers. Fuck.
But no, that's New York gold. New York live off that kind of money. They keep people confined to their areas. That's how New York is.
You
New
know,
York don't
people
want to
don't even
change. That's how they are.
understand
They don't want to change that.
New York is one of the most desegregated cities in the nation.
Yeah.
How many white
Hmm.
people we grew up with?
I shit. They had their own neighborhoods. I tell people all the time. White people
I
had their
ain't
own
even
neighborhoods.
think,
They grew up.
I didn't
They
even
ain't
know
grew up
white
in our
people exist till
neighborhood.
I went to Bing. No, I'm just
Yeah, they ain't
playing.
grew up in.
No, I'm just
I
playing.
encountered some of them. You go up to Mass Biff Queens, right on top of Bushwick, right
Yeah.
across, White Cloth and all that.
Yeah, you
They
know,
had their
of course,
neighborhoods
when
up
you
there,
go
the
into
Italians.
Manhattan, Benson, you
Yeah,
go to
you
certain
got the
places,
Italians
Coney
having right up there and
Island.
all that stuff like that.
Yeah,
Then you go Bensonhurst, yeah, you got the
yeah.
Italians over there, you got Russians. So yeah, they had their
Myrtle,
neighborhoods, but
Myrtle.
they didn't grow up
Yeah,
around us. Nah, they
they
didn't
ain't
grow
go
up
to
around
school
us.
with us. It's
Hell
sad.
no.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
so
remember seeing
decent.
no white people in my school. I don't believe I went to school with no white people. That's crazy. To think about it today, I didn't. I ain't go to school with no white people really.
Yeah, I ain't go to white
Maybe
school.
like maybe
Yeah.
like one or two people was white.
I ain't even interact with white people until I moved out.
But give people a time limit to save money. Yeah, you definitely
Uh,
do. You do got to give people a time limit to save money. Yeah, because people got to learn. People learning now. It's hard to. it's hard to go along your life today and just
You
now
can't
learning
save
because
money when you got a $5,000 debt every day, every month. It's hard to
yeah,
save
it is
money.
hard, especially if you don't have enough money to pay for
And
that
if you
shit.
live in paycheck to paycheck, that shit is hard. You gotta
Yeah,
give a time limit. So you gotta start thinking of other avenues to get money and shit.
but
You know?
that's one thing I really don't understand, that people out here really living like that, paycheck to paycheck, but they still find time to do these
Go on
extravagant
trips.
things and do
Yeah,
all
they
this
go on
wild
trips
shit, and
and
you like,
everything.
how the fuck
I
is they
interact with
doing this
white
shit,
women.
man? Like, how they, what you said? I
I
interact
interact-
with this motherfucker's a fool, yo. This
Boy.
motherfucker's a fool. I interact with white women.
White women.
Nah, don't interact with them. Don't
No.
leave them alone.
You gonna be like your boy. Uh-huh.
Leave them alone. Dr. Umar gonna find your ass behind that.
Oh
Umar
yeah,
coming to
I
find
got
you
I
behind
got
that.
his personal numbers.
They love me though. All right, your ass gonna be like Rosewood down there. You better get away from them, man. They're gonna treat your ass like they did in Rosewood.
He gonna be a white person gonna be in his body. Get out, get
Yup,
out.
get your ass out of there. Hell no. But nah though. But yeah, that is true though. But it does take time to save money because people are trying to learn about money.
Mhm.
Which when you learn about the money, I guess it's gonna like I guess they say when you learn about money, you start to have more fun in life. When you start to learn about money is not what it really is and shit, and you start to,
Man,
you start
money
to
can turn.
accumulate it
You
and you
see
start to
people
get the
true
assets
colors when
for it.
they get
So
money. It's always gonna be two things. A person gonna show their true selves. They either gonna be that person they always was, or they gonna be the person they always was. It's hard to say. I said the same thing, but I said two different things at the same time, man. Because when that's what money do. If a motherfucker is a fuck nigga, he just gonna be a fuck nigga with money. That's about it.
yeah, but he still, but you know what I mean, he still like you said, he still can be a fuck nigga with money, but he still gotta like he still don't have the education and money, so that's
Asian
why he's a fuck nigga
fuck
because he
nigga.
don't know what to do with that money. If he had
Yeah.
the education on it, maybe he can do a little better with the money. And
Mhm.
that's the shit that I'm into in my life today.
Mhm.
I'm trying to educate myself on how to like how to break down finances and how to not spend money there and not to put money there. Like I'm trying to
Not
learn
necessarily.
shit is
It
not
won't
easy.
change.
It's not
It won't
easy at
change
all.
me as far as the person I am, but it'll change my surroundings and who have access to me.
Hold on, money will change you because you have access to more. Yeah, yeah, no,
Mhm.
no, no, no. The thing
It
about
won't
it is,
change
yeah,
me.
money is
That's what
not
I'm.
going to change the way I am. It's not going to change the way I am, but
Mhm.
it's going to open up more access to things
That's
for you. And the thing about that access is you don't take all that access and be greedy for yourself. You pass
myself.
some
Yeah.
of that access down and you try to get people to come along with you, which I guess is hard in our community
Huh?
today because people so scared to bring
What you
each other
Right.
up from our
got to do? You
communities and
wanna run?
shit.
Where you
So
about to go?
that type of
Battle
shit
with
is
this
hard for
chicken
us
and
to
lot.
bring other people
Yeah,
up
I
and
ain't
give them
going.
that access because it seemed like when we try to bring our people up, they dig up some dirt on the motherfucker, and then
Shit, chiller.
your whole shit just get blown open, and then it's over for you.
Yeah.
I don't forget to build good credit. Oh yeah, definitely. Yep, you definitely got to do that shit. You definitely got to build good credit. Like I
And that
said, in
credit is
America,
like.
sometimes credit is better than money. People will give you more shit when you got good credit than having money.
Mhm.
Like you can make deals. You can make deals to buy shit with just good credit and never spending no money. Long as you pay it back before a certain time and you don't let the interest gain too high on you, you'll be good to go. Like you don't even have to have no money. You just make a good deal, get a good deal in writing, have some good credit, and then you could give yourself time to probably fuck around and raise the money. You could raise the money yourself and start to buy shit and never touch you never touch your own money.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, like
Because
people.
you
That's
could
why I
build
say you
one of those
gotta.
money saving accounts and that shit 10% interest. 100,000, 10% of that is ten
Credit is
thousand.
better than money, but we need both. Sometimes. Yeah, you do need both. Of course, you're gonna need a little bit of money to get in the door for
Yeah,
the
because they gonna
access.
tell you, but most places gonna tell you
Yeah,
what your credit look like, and
hell yeah. What your
uh,
credit look like, and then you gotta have some type of funds with you. So you do need money. You gotta have some type of funds. Yes, it will. I don't believe it will change you. You will be more successful, confident. You will wisen up. Y'all already smart. Being in the right place, y'all will go far.
yeah,
Yeah, that's true though. That is
that's
true.
true.
But I don't like I said,
I
I
want to
don't
be in
any
certain spaces. That's the thing. Like
yeah, I don't want to be in certain spaces. I just want to help more people. Like that's
people,
all I want to do. I just want to help people.
if I'm
I
helping
don't want
somebody,
this.
I'm fine with that. I don't
Yeah, I
want to
feel
be.
good about that. I feel good when I'm helping people. So I'm good with that.
I don't want to be your next celebrity
Listen,
podcast.
free game. Looking to live in trust before putting a house in your name. Oh shit, yeah, I never thought about that. But he said looking to live in trust before putting a house in your name.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's
cool. Yeah, I gotta look at something like that. You said live in trust. All right,
I'm
yeah, I'm
living
gonna look at
trust.
that definitely.
My coker was just saying that. Please. Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like they do a lot of shit that people don't know about. Like that's how them people get ahead. I don't know nothing about that shit. I gotta learn about that. Like I said, we years behind. We trying to learn about shit like that. Nobody
Hmm.
came to us and taught us that shit. All they taught us was, yo, get a job and do good. Yeah, definitely thanks to cheese. Hell yeah. But yeah, that's all. That's all they ever taught us. Get a job, do good, be good in society. They never teach us about how to manage this shit and how to make more money and how to get ourselves out of these problems. Work hard and don't do drugs.
I'm
Yup.
smoke weed. Shit, I'm smoke.
That was the fucking topic of school all day, yup.
Yeah, there.
Don't
What
do
Nancy
drugs.
Reagan
Work hard
told
and don't
y'all.
do drugs.
That's what Nancy Reagan told you, right? Mhm.
A rich Spanish lady told me about that. Oh, that's cool. See, look, that's what I said. You get knowledge from everybody. He said a rich Spanish lady told him about
Yeah.
that. Lord Jesus.
He from Miami, right? Probably was
Yeah,
from
cheese from
Delta Blanco.
Miami. Nah, that ain't here. Nah, cheese too young for that. Cheese
I'm
don't know
just
about
playing.
that. Cheese too young for that one, man. I
Yeah.
know he heard stories about it, but he too young for that. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely look into. I wrote that shit down in my book. Were you out on the way heading home?
Nah, I took a ride real quick.
Oh, all right. Motherfucker out there. Be careful on that damn fast ass Houston life out there, man.
Man,
Them niggas be
you know we
speeding like
got
a
the
motherfucker in
fastest
Texas.
highways. They got the
Yeah, I know.
fastest
In Texas,
highways in
hell yeah.
America. Nigga, some of these strips hit like 80 miles per hour. That's
For
the
real?
hell yeah.
Damn, that's good. We got the highest we got is 70.
We got 75, 80, and then
That shit is
everybody drive
crazy.
80 on
God
this bitch.
damn.
If you driving less than 80, you better be in a slow lane or some shit. Yeah.
Damn, he said yo, that's crazy, yo.
Nigga, cops even
They
driving
made it
80.
seem
They
like
look at you like,
weed
what the
was
fuck?
meth. Had me scared in the 90s. Hell yeah, yeah. Don't
Yeah.
do dope. That's what
They
they
said
call
weed
weed.
was a gateway drug.
Yeah, don't do dope, children. You like dope?
Yeah.
And then you seen a real dope head in the hood. You like, that's what they, yeah, I ain't doing that shit. I ain't
Yeah, I
never
ain't
doing
doing that. That nigga do if
that.
that's what they
That's what
talking about
his
gonna
doing.
do.
I ain't doing that kind of dope. I am not doing that one.
That nigga, you gotta look like that and be fucked
I
up.
love Houston. I only been once. Cheese said he loved Houston. He only been
Oh
there
yeah,
once. Shit, I gotta go there, man. Now, see, y'all been to
beautiful
Houston. I gotta
place.
get
Man.
down to Houston, man.
It's a beautiful place.
Now, I definitely got to get down there to Houston, though, man. For real.
Just be careful of the woman out here. I told you I had no kids in New York. Came out here, I got three. Don't make no sense.
Oh shit. That nigga Chris stupid, yo. Who
Yeah,
else out there, yo?
yes.
What else y'all got for us, man?
Yeah, man. Sorry y'all about the noise, but y'all know.
Nah, you good. You don't even hear that. I don't even
This
hear
is
the
a,
noise really. You probably can hear
oh
it on
yeah,
your
it's
live. I don't really hear it though.
iPhone.
Let me
iPhone
see. We
noise
got a message
cancellation.
down here for review. Oh, that's my boy Antonio.
Oh,
H Town strip clubs,
strip
100.
clubs.
That
Oh,
my
you
boy.
already know. They
I
got the
forgot. My
best
boy
strip
Antonio
clubs.
been all over. Yo, my
Yeah.
boy Antonio. Yo, Antonio, we gonna be
Antonio was
checking in,
good.
homie.
It
That's
was
my boy
good.
too, Antonio. Word up, boy. Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Throw a shot in there for
H
my
Town
boy
strip
Antonio
clubs is
checking
the
in.
best, man.
They said H Town here,
I'm,
yeah. And my boy Antonio, like he be driving, he drive trucks and shit, so he been all
oh, let
around
me
the
see
whole
right here.
America.
Shout out.
Oh, that's the highway like that? Yeah, that shit look crazy.
As I said, like everybody,
Yeah,
the
everybody down
lanes
that
wider,
motherfucker wider.
everything.
I live in Miami, but the first strip club I went to was in Houston. It was wild as fuck.
Yeah,
She
they get
said the
butt
best
ass
strip club
naked.
he been to was in Houston.
They get butt ass naked. I told my homeboy, I'm like, they don't
Nah,
do that
see,
in New York. He said, what y'all got,
you know,
titty
listen,
bars?
I
I
can't
said,
go to
titty
Houston now,
bar.
man. I can't. I'm not allowed to go on those shits no more. My strip club
Oh,
days is over, man.
oh
So
yeah,
I
you can.
can't
I'm
experience none
sorry.
of that shit. My strip club days is over, man. Damn,
Yeah,
y'all niggas talking about all this fun and shit, man. My strip club days is over
yeah,
with.
man. I'm sorry. I'm
But
sorry, man.
fuck that shit. I still gotta come visit Houston though. I'm still coming to Houston.
Oh,
It don't
yeah, there's
matter.
other things to do. You can come eat some food. I was trying to show y'all the skyline and shit like that. How that shit look.
Oh yeah, that shit look nice down there. It does look nice. Y'all niggas riding down that motherfucker, boy.
It's just big as hell. Everything is 30 minutes from each other. Hey.
You can only 1 hour have fun. Oh shit, yo, Chris, I'm coming to Houston. She said 1 hour we can have fun. I'm coming to
Thank-
Houston.
Oh yeah, shit. 1 hour
One
turn to
hour, I'm
10.
going.
But you know the strip clubs 24 hours. They don't get the pop until 2 a.m.
James Harden, Deshaun Watson, now CJ Stroud can't play.
Oh yeah, you see CJ.
All of they in them damn
CJ was
teams too
he
much.
was
They down in
riding
them
with
strip
Amber
clubs too
Rose the
much.
other day. He was riding with Amber
Yeah,
Rose.
they be wild. You see, yep, James Harden want to hang out with all the rappers in the strip club. He go to the playoffs. That nigga suck. Like that shit is crazy with them. Yeah, them Houston strip clubs is crazy. Get them boys mind. Wow, that
Got
shit is crazy, yo.
gotta get them niggas out of the
I even
strip
think
club.
about that shit. He is right though. Word the mother. 10
You know
hours.
that.
He better live with you. Who said 10 hours? Oh
No,
shit.
I said 1 hour turn to 10 hours. She caught that. You
Oh
ain't catch
shit.
it,
I
but
even
she did.
He said 10 hours. That nigga better live with you.
You right.
Damn, son, that's crazy,
Yeah,
yo.
you can't get lost out here in Houston. You be hearing the stories, man.
Nigga said 10 hours. Nah, your ass out of here, boy.
Yeah,
No 10 hours in that
you
strip
better,
club.
you
You out of
better,
here.
yeah, right.
Mm.
But the only thing we can't do FanDuel, man. What other topics y'all got out there for us before it end up? We got like 20 minutes left,
Yeah, my
man.
boy Antonio. Antonio, what you got up there, bro? What other you got something out there you want to speak about? I know my boy Antonio, he be up on shit too a lot.
Yeah.
I be trying to get, like I said, I be asking people, I be trying to get people to come through, tap in, be with the joint and all that. Like I said, I guess we gotta,
I guess,
yeah, we gotta, we don't gotta switch up nothing we doing. I believe
nah, we ain't
everything we
switching
doing is
that
good.
up.
We ain't
It's
switching
good.
nothing up we doing. We just want more people to
We
interact with
getting the
us.
right
And
audience.
yeah,
We
well, of
got the
course,
right
that's why I said
audience
we
tonight,
definitely
man.
getting the right audience. And we just need some of those other kinds of people. Yo, just tap in, maybe throw some questions. Y'all could learn some shit, or we could learn something about y'all. Y'all
Yeah,
might could throw something towards us, and we learn some shit. You know what I mean? But y'all just using the internet for a bunch of bullshit, and y'all watching all these reality TVs and laughing about people getting punched in the face and all that bullshit. Yo, man, come over here and laugh with us, man. Tell us
yeah,
about some funny stories or some shit.
some shit like that, you know. People don't want to do that. They rather go listen to the drama to go watch baddies or some shit like
Yeah, a bunch of nonsense, bro. Like, come
that.
over here, man, and laugh with us and shit, man. Leave all that bullshit alone, man. I dislike the way reality portrays us. Yeah, that reality
Yeah,
TV.
man.
Yeah, definitely. Like
That shit is
that shit is bad,
diabolical.
man. Like our woman is better than that. They don't supposed to be taking no money or no checks for no shit like that. Like we
Yeah,
better
that's
than that as people.
diabolical, man.
Like
Just
y'all
to
woman don't, yeah, us like especially I hate to see especially our black woman like that. Like y'all don't need that reality TV bullshit. People paying y'all for a script for y'all to act crazy, for y'all to tear each other down on live TV, and people looking at y'all like really
y'all
circus
better than
animals and
that,
shit.
man. What happened to black girl power and all that shit?
Yeah, what happened to all that the black girl magic and shit? All
Yeah,
that black girl magic shit is dying out because y'all
yeah.
out here, you know.
Then you got Cardi and Nicki. Just man, that's
Watch
like
back and see what father is.
I haven't
I
watched
told
actual
yeah,
season.
definitely. Yeah. But she's people not using the internet for that. They using the internet for the nonsense. They not using the
Oh
internet to
damn!
learn about nothing.
I should have just showed y'all the Bugatti dealership we passed.
That shit is crazy. You know what I mean? I got one around the corner from my crib where they sell all those. I got one right here around the corner from the crib. I'm like, I
I'll
don't
be
even know
like,
who
right?
going there. I don't
Yeah,
even know who
right. I'll
buy
be
this
like,
shit, but
who's going in these places?
that
How y'all get?
dealership is open. That shit been open the 10 years I lived here. That shit been there. So
They sell
somebody's
one
buying
car,
them.
they good for the year.
Yeah, they good for the whole year. That commission on that, they good. But yeah, but she said he haven't watched actual TV in 5 years, and he get. I'm not gonna lie, like I watch some TV. If I'm watching TV cheese, I'm gonna watch like sports, or I watch a lot of old school shows. Like I watch the same shit over and over. I definitely don't be watching this new shit. If I ain't trying to watch something that's educational to learn about or something, a little something that's
Yeah,
going
I
on
ain't gonna.
around
I'm
us,
gonna just watch sports or some
yeah, I
shit.
watch sports and shit like that. I really don't care to watch none of that reality stuff. I don't care for none of that. First of all, you could just look on the internet and you could see half of the reality show and shit. So I really don't
Hmm.
give a shit about that. Talk about Derek Groves being captured. Oh
Who?
yeah, I did. I don't know. I'm sorry about that, Karen Connors. I'm sorry about that, but I just seen that story today. So I'm not too familiar with the Derek Gomes. I just seen him blowing a kiss at the cops and shit. But if you can
Yeah,
elaborate on that a little
that's the
bit more
dude
for
that got
us.
caught. That's the
Yeah,
last
that's the guy
escapee.
who just got caught. Yeah, he just got caught
the,
earlier, but I'm not
the
too
last
familiar. I just
escapee.
seen a
He
clip
was
of it.
he was the
Yeah, I just
most
seen a clip of it.
I know a little bit about it. He was the most wanted out of all of them. He was on the run for murder. He was out
Okay.
there in Georgia and Atlanta. He was on the run for 5 months.
Oh, he
Actually,
was. That's why I
yeah,
said I just seen a couple clips about it, so I don't. That's
yeah.
why I'm trying to tell her to elaborate on it a little bit more
Oh
because
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not too familiar with that story yet. Like I just seen that today when I got off of work, and I
yeah.
was
That's
like,
funny
Derek.
that you said it because
I
I
was like,
was reading
who is?
about that.
I'm like, who is this guy? And I see him
Yeah,
blowing a kiss at the cop. I said, oh, this guy must be a fucking asshole.
yeah. They
He
caught
must
him
be
out
one of
in
them.
Atlanta,
Yeah, because he
man.
got all his no shirt and shorts and shit on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the hell going on with
But
this
on the
dude
run
here?
for 5 months, they said the reward was 50,000. Somebody turned them in.
Yeah,
I'd have
somebody
turned
turned
that
it.
nigga
But what did he
in.
do though?
Murder. Nigga he was on the run for
He murdered.
murder. He was the
Oh,
last escapee. He was going for murder.
that was the dude that escaped that prison.
Yeah, the New Orleans prisoners, the New Orleans whatever six or whatever they was.
He a part of them dudes. Oh, he just
Yeah.
now get. I thought all of them men got caught though.
Nah, he was
When
the
they caught the
last
last
one.
dude with the tattoo face and shit.
Yeah, he was the murderer. Yeah.
Oh, I really thought all of them was back in prison already. I did not know he was a part of that. They
Yeah,
broke out of
yeah,
jail in New Orleans. Yeah. Oh, all
yeah.
right, all right. I'm a little familiar with that now. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I
He was
thought
the
all of
last
them was
one.
back in prison though. I ain't even lie. I didn't even know Derek was a part of that shit. I thought once
Yeah.
they caught the little tattoo face man, I thought he was the last one part of the whole breakout of prison in New Orleans. But
Nah.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
that nigga
I'm glad,
Derek was.
like for me personally,
They
like
probably
like I
never
said,
put
I
out
don't know
Derek's
too much
name
about
because he was
him.
the one that was wanted for murder. So
Yeah,
they
like I
wanted to
said, I
keep
don't
that
know
on the
too much
low.
about him, but to me personally, I'm glad they caught him. Anybody that's murdering people, anybody who murders people, anybody who rape people, any types of those crazy kind of crimes, lock their ass up. And he should have been caught. Like the people who wasn't giving him up and harboring him and letting him stay in the house and they know he's on
They
the
should
run
be
for
locked
murder,
up too.
they should be locked up too. Because I don't condone nobody murdering nobody. So I'm glad that his ass is in prison. I'm glad they caught his ass and got him off the street. Derek need to go take his ass back to jail if you out here murdering people. Yes, yes, that's definitely Cameron. We definitely do. So yeah, we don't condone no murders. Or I don't give a hell if you black, white, whatever you are. I'm not condoning nobody taking another human being's life, especially if it's just murder.
Yeah,
Like in self-defense, like I said, when it comes to self, you defending yourself and you have to
yeah,
take those
Louisiana.
actions,
That's
fine.
you
But
right
you
about
murdering
that
people,
cheese
no.
though.
What he said,
Yeah, you
Louisiana
right,
got a
cheese.
little
People
history.
always that's
Yeah,
crazy.
they
People
do.
always
Hell
escaping
yeah,
from
from
Louisiana
Louisiana all the
prisons.
time.
That's crazy.
Angola,
They ain't escaping from Angola though. They
they ain't escaping
fuck
from
you.
Angola. You ain't
Angola, yeah,
escaping.
you escaped from there. You a motherfucker.
You are not escaping from. But
How you escape?
But to me, even with that escape thing, with what Cameron was getting on, that got to be some type of inside job to let that many prisoners escape. Like they got to check their corrections department. Yeah, like so y'all don't know they drilling this hole in the
Hole under the
wall.
cell.
Like how y'all don't know that
Yeah,
they
they took the sink and
yeah
the
took the
toilet
sink
out.
and the toilet out. How y'all don't hear none of this shit going on in the prison
What
wall?
type of tools them niggas
Like,
had?
that's what I'm saying. How is they removing a toilet? What kind of tools are y'all allowing them to have in prison? That these
Damn.
motherfuckers are
Bro.
removing a
You
sink
can
and a
make
toilet.
anything, man.
Oh, you can make
You can make
anything.
it. Oh yeah,
Make
that's some
anything,
wild
man.
shit, yo.
What she said?
I
We
just left.
don't
They
condone
probably had
senseless
a
violence.
handy,
Yep.
they
Of
own
course, that's
brand.
right. We never condone senseless violence.
We was using the
There's
toilet
people
as
was
a
arrested
motherfucking
who
stash
worked in the
spot.
jail.
Take the
They helped
toilet
them
real
escape.
quick, put
Oh,
the shit
okay,
on
yeah,
one.
definitely, yeah, they definitely need to be arrested because it's no way that you can drill holes in the bathroom sink or remove a toilet and none of the guards don't hear this. Y'all had to go to prison behind that. Like that's a definitely an inside
Well,
job.
Oh, you
It's
can
no
move
way.
that shit without being no
I was
no.
about to say El Chapo built the whole underground tunnel with them.
Yeah, but he had help though. He got help. He had help. He had help from his people and those guards. You better
But
believe
I
some of them
think,
guards
See,
got
I
that
just
money.
think
them
it's
boys had help too because they motherfucking made the maintenance dude. They told the motherfucker if he didn't cut the water off that he was going they were gonna waste his ass up.
oh yeah, so yeah.
See, that's what happens. Yeah, they get scared too.
Hmm.
But yeah, definitely, yeah, we definitely not gonna condone no senseless violence or none of that on this shit up here. Like, if you
Nah,
did
nah.
something, you did it. Like, we ain't talking to people like that. Yeah, we don't condone in none of that shit. We don't condone in no violence. We don't condone in bullying people. We don't condone in downing people. You come up here, you speak your views, even if it's different from ours. We love to
Yeah,
hear from different people. It
ain't
don't
got
matter
those.
if you
Yeah,
conservative. It don't matter if you're a liberal, you
liberal.
independent, you white, you black, Hispanic, Asian. We want to hear from everybody. We want to hear everybody the way they feeling
Yeah.
about how definitely we want to know about how people are feeling about what's going on definitely in this world today besides
Hmm.
just the prison escape. We definitely want to know about from different sides. So we definitely want to interact with all sorts of people that's white, people that's black. We want to interact with everybody so we can have a great conversation and we can
Yeah.
find out more about each other instead of us worrying about the Fox News and the CNN telling us about our peers and our neighbors and shit. So we need to have more of these dialogues with each other, especially different races of people,
Hmm.
so we can learn more about each other and we don't have to treat each other like animals or
Yeah,
have
that's what
to
we need.
worry about what they
There's
talking
people
about on
was
TV and
arrested who
shit.
worked in jail. They said
Yeah, she
helped
said,
them
yeah.
escape. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I seen who said
Karen.
that.
Hey,
Yeah, that's
Karen.
Karen comment. Yeah. Yeah.
I just noticed the name, bro. I'm
Oh,
high.
that is Karen, right? Oh,
Yes,
that's the girl
Karen.
from the other
Yeah,
night.
yeah, that's Karen.
Oh
We
shit,
both.
that is sure.
What
I
up,
didn't even realize
Karen?
that
Give
was her.
Karen a
Yo, gotta
shout
give her a shout
out.
out. Hold on. Hold on, yo, Karen, what's going on? I didn't even know that was her either. Definitely gotta give her a shout out.
Yeah,
Hell
man,
yeah.
we both blind and oblivious. We ain't even thinking. That's
That's why I
damn
said I
Karen.
forgot that she was just on there with us the other night.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Sorry,
yo.
Karen. My bad, Karen. I'm over here bugging out.
He
My
over
bad.
there zoning out,
No,
speeding down the
yeah.
highway, Karen. That's why.
She said laughing out loud. Yeah.
They crazy, yeah. I was supposed to join. Yeah, yeah, hell yeah, yeah, definitely. We definitely, I like, yo, we like what you did the other night, and like I said, you bring your views on here. Like we'd love to have you come back on the on our show, man. We love it, man, and definitely thank you for that from Saturday night. Definitely thank you for that. That's why. A little too
Yeah.
late. Yeah, yeah, that's cool though. Yeah, that's all
We
right though.
you,
Yeah, I
we
appreciate
started
you
up
for checking
early.
in though. Yeah, we started
We
about 9. I try to tell we try to get it going every time around 9:30 on
8:30 Central
Wednesdays. Yeah,
Standard
8
Time.
9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central Time. We do it on Wednesdays and Saturdays. But we definitely trying to get a little bit of the brothers together so we could get something to go together on a Thursday night as well.
Yeah,
And we
Karen.
want
Even
people
if
to
you
tune
know
in
some
too.
brothers that need
Definitely.
somebody to talk to, tell them send them over this way. And everything. We're trying to do a little something for the brothers, for the fellas, to have
Let me see.
somebody to
Hold on.
talk
I ain't
to and
changed y'all.
everything.
Y'all don't even know Cameron anymore. You gonna see her what she said? Look what she said, Chris.
Y'all see the fame change? Nah, nah,
Nah, it ain't like
nah.
that.
It
It
ain't
ain't like
like
that.
that.
We
We
ain't like
love
that. We
Karen.
love
We
it. We
love
about to
you,
say we love
Karen.
Karen. We
Yeah,
love Karen up here
we
because we
just was
bugging
so in
out.
the mood of talking and
Yeah, we
everything.
just
It
was
was,
talking like
yeah,
she did. She missed the passionate part. I was up this
yeah.
motherfucking passionate a minute ago. She missed that part. I'm gonna tell her to rewind. I'm gonna cut that part for her and show her that one. Yeah, we was passionate a minute ago. Nah, we ain't like that. Don't change up, y'all. Nah, we never gonna change. Hell
Never
no. We
changed.
definitely for our people.
Especially
We never
Karen.
gonna
She the
change up.
one
Hell
right
no.
there.
Yeah, she done came up here and showed us love like that. Definitely. Hell no. That's people we gonna remember her forever like that. You know what I mean? Like soon as we get to we going, she gonna be the first one to come up in the studio with us and all that. Matter of fact, she gonna be our
I got the
moderator. She
I
gonna be
got
the
the
one in the
I
middle
got
right
the
over there.
business connect over here. I got motherfucking record truck people, so motherfucker fuck with me. We gonna tow your shit, nigga.
Appreciate that. Definitely. Yeah, you stupid. Yeah, we out in the tow yard?
Yeah, yeah, we got
Oh
that.
man, they been
My
on this
homeboy
motherfucker.
on a record. Yeah, he on a record truck.
Oh, okay. All right, shit. That's what's up right there. Hell
That's the
yeah.
worst thing though. I hate them motherfuckers, but he cool.
Yeah, but yeah, I told Karen though, yo, we definitely gonna have you as the moderator in the middle right there, Karen. As
Yeah,
soon as we get
Karen,
to the
right?
studio, you good.
Yeah, she got to be the moderator, the host. You need. That's how all the shows do it in there.
Yeah,
And
we trying to
also,
get
man,
that. That's why we
yo,
got to get the. Uh huh.
Sunday we gonna try to do a football thing, a sports topic thing, or something for anybody that want to join. Just have a
Oh
little
yeah, we definitely
hour
can do that. I
sports
love the
show.
sports joint. I love
Yeah,
sports.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Have a little hour sports show, or something
But
right before.
I'm really trying to get. I don't know if my man Vi even checked in, and I don't think Vi checked
I
in
ain't
tonight.
see
But we got to
Vi.
get Vi
If
up here
anybody
because
know, we gotta
if
pay
they know,
attention.
that's my man right there, and he really the one who inspired me to do the brothers huddle because my brother, we got to wrap our arms around my brother in this dark time that my boy going through and shit.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. Definitely Vi, my boy got to definitely come up here. We got to reach out to that nigga. Though. I reached out to him for a little bit today though.
Yeah, definitely boxing. We all box. We grew
Y'all
up on
watch boxing,
boxing,
man.
man.
Oh yeah, I like boxing. I don't know too much about MMA, but I like boxing though.
Boxing. Yeah, we grew
Yeah,
up
I'm
on
good at
boxing.
boxing. Hell yeah, I like boxing definitely. My man just knocked. I ain't gonna front. My man Crawford just beat up my man Canelo though. I like
All
both of
right,
them, so
man.
I wasn't trying to
Hey,
push
man,
for
this
either
this
one of
this
them.
this what I want to get into. Ending segment, new ending segment. I'm gonna tell a funny story from
Go
from
ahead.
just from life and all that. And you can tell one, and this is how we gonna start ending the Wednesday shows. We gonna
You
call it
good?
Wednesday funny segment. Tank knocking
Knocking
Jake
Jake
out.
out. Yeah,
Uh,
he gonna
yeah,
knock his head. But Tank
yeah,
on some sucker shit.
sucking
Tank
shit,
Tank
right?
should have took that rematch with Roach because Roach beat his ass. I
Mm-hmm.
think that was Roach, right? Wasn't that Roach? No, that wasn't Roach.
Yeah,
That was
Roach is good.
Lamont Roach. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Lamont Roach. He had the draw with. Yeah.
Yeah. So recently,
Yeah.
I was driving and drinking, and there's nothing to laugh. Please, kids, don't do this at home.
Yeah. Don't
Public
do
service
that shit,
announcement.
kids.
Don't even think this cool because y'all might not be in my predicament. But I recently found out my predicament. My superpower is I could pass a sobriety test drunk.
How the fuck can you do that?
I
I ain't
did.
mess. Hell no.
Yeah, he's scared of
Yeah, he's
Roach. I
scared of
think.
Roach. I think. Yeah, that nigga scared of Roach.
Nah,
Put that
know what
power on his
happened?
ass.
This shit,
Hmm?
this shit right here.
Yeah.
This my
Nah,
shit.
Roach put that power on him
Oh
though. I
yeah,
ain't gonna
yeah. That's
front.
what I was just telling.
Oh, this shit.
Nah, not what he put. But Chris though, I ain't gonna lie. He put that power on his ass. Tank was hurt. Tank to my he got
Tank-
grease in his eyes and shit. That nigga Tank was lying.
yeah,
Punched him
Tank
too
was
hard.
fucked up. But the thing is, I think Tank just you know what they call gaslighted Roach. For him to get some money, then he gonna knock his ass out on the rematch.
I hope they do have a rematch though. This
Cause
Jake
you
Paul
out here
shit is
just
out of
worried
hand.
about Tank.
Because if
You
he
ain't
get knocked
taking
out
no
by Jake
fights.
Paul, that's gonna be crazy though.
Yeah. Oh, well, he gets knocked out by Jake Paul. He might just end his career. It's over. Don't fight no more.
Yeah, don't do that no more. It's over for him. Jake Paul beating up boxers and shit
Don't
past
do
their
that
prime.
again, Chris. I won't ever do that again. But I recently found out that was my superpower. So that's
Yeah,
not a
don't
funny
do that
joke.
shit
But
no more.
but
Yeah,
ending segments, that's not funny. But that's
yeah,
something.
that shit ain't
But
funny,
that's
bro.
real
But
life story that people
yeah,
can
yeah,
relate
yeah,
to, man.
yeah. See, people do could relate to you. Seen what happened to Son earlier.
Yeah.
What
What?
she said?
Yeah.
What? No drinking. Yep.
Yeah,
Listen to
that's when I
Karen
was in
on that one.
Louisiana. And
Hell
the funny
yeah.
thing,
Listen to
it was when
Karen.
I was in Louisiana and they pulled my ass over for blue lights. Like blue lights, I'm like, what the
What the
fuck?
hell
I
you doing
know.
with blue lights? With them lights on the front of your car?
Yeah, like the blue lights and shit like
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm about to say I put lights on my car. I got the light up lights that I put around my truck, but I don't got them blue lights though. But they don't
Yeah.
mess with people like that. I'm like, I think they need to get rid of all them shits because them shits is too bright.
Mm-hmm.
Them shits be fucking people up, man. I be driving down the fucking highway at night. And them motherfuckers got them. I be like, yo, god damn, bro. And
Yeah.
that's not even high beams. Those are regular lights. That shit is crazy.
But yeah, kids don't try that at home.
Yeah, kids,
Don't think
definitely
you
stay
gonna
away
be
from
me
that,
and
man. Don't do no shit like that no more, man. Definitely. Yeah, be careful out there though, bro. Don't do that. Especially living down here in these southern town. You need your license and shit.
and
Like
then
I
the
be
only
trying.
thing I'm thinking about is my other thing. You know, my I take could take that to 34 states. I don't want to ruin that, man.
That's what I'm saying. Me
That's
too.
one of the
I
best
could carry
privileges
it.
to
You
have,
goddamn
man.
right. I could carry it. Matter of fact, yeah, I
Yeah,
can
you can
carry in
carry the
Texas with North
taxes. Yeah,
Carolina. I can.
yeah,
I
you
can. I
can.
can. I could carry my shit across the whole South with no
Yeah,
problem.
yeah,
Alabama, Louisiana. I could carry my
yeah,
shit in all them states.
yeah. I can
But
open
mostly heavy
carry
down
or
in the South. Yeah,
concealed
I can
carry.
open or conceal. Yeah, I got both.
Yeah.
Yeah, my shit is good. So I could carry both places.
That's
You know, I
another
could
thing.
carry in
Even though
there.
y'all probably live in states that allow open carry, you still get your LTC to,
That's what I
or
tell
your
them. Yeah, yeah.
TLC.
Like in North Carolina, it's legal to open carry, but I got my shit, my concealed
Just to
carry.
go to other states with
Yeah,
my shit.
I got my concealed, so that's right. And I look at all them laws and make sure that if I'm traveling to that state that we can carry or we got to open carry, how we got to
Yeah,
carry
that's how I know I can go to
yeah,
34 states. That's why I ain't
hell
taking my
yeah. I
ass.
think I got 36 on North Carolina. They think 30, it's like 30 something states that we
Yeah,
can
because
go
y'all
to.
probably got PA and shit like that,
Yeah,
Texas on it.
I can go to PA on my
Yeah,
shit. I can
I
see that
can't
they
go to
honor
PA or Massachusetts.
only northern state that honors mine is PA. Then you go all the way up to Maine or like some shit like that, Maine, and then they go to Delaware.
I think
So it
Rhode
skips
Island, I could
around.
go to Rhode Island or
Yeah,
something.
mine skip New Jersey, Maryland. Like I can't carry Maryland, New Jersey, definitely New York. New York is out the
Nah, New
question.
York, you better not take your ass to New
Yeah,
York.
upstate New York, if you could get a license, something like that. But the
License,
city, the
yeah.
five boroughs, that's a no
Nah.
no. You got to be law enforcement, correction, or armed security guard or some shit. That shit is over with. That is not happening.
So
Yeah, definitely
my
though.
state
Hell
is
yeah.
open. Man, that's Florida, man.
Oh no, Florida, yeah, yeah. See,
You
Florida,
carry a whole
like
damn
like my
rifle on your
man
back.
said, Florida got the craziest people in the whole world. The Bronx in Florida got the craziest motherfuckers in the whole world. So yeah, that them laws, that stand your ground shit in Florida, that shit worse than here in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Like North Carolina
Florida
got
is
stand
just
your
like
ground.
Texas.
Yeah, like no, Texas a step
Open,
further though. Step Texas,
yeah,
you can
Texas
shoot a
is,
motherfucker for property in Texas. They go a
yeah,
step
yeah.
further. They different in Texas. I
Texas, you could
follow their
agree to a
laws.
duel. You could agree to
Yeah.
a fight, all type of shit. Y'all
Yes.
go
And you
out
could
here.
kill some fucking body after that. Like
Yeah,
Texas laws is the wild, wild west. That's the outlaw shit. Those niggas crazy. Like when you could kill a nigga for property, you know
yeah,
that
you
shit is
kill a nigga.
dangerous right there. Like you kill
Mm-hmm.
a nigga for vandalizing your property, you could kill that motherfucker in
Property,
Texas.
yeah. Nigga try to break in your car or
You
something, you
could kill
shoot him,
that
you good.
motherfucker.
That's
Yeah.
Texas stand your ground. That's worse than Florida's.
Yeah, I ain't
I
gonna
mean,
lie.
the
I
worst.
never wanted
We,
to live in Florida, especially after like that, after that Trayvon Martin thing and the way with that George Zimmerman shit.
mm,
And you could hear the
yeah,
operator telling him don't follow him, and he still went ahead and followed that boy. And that
that's
kid
a
never got a
shame,
chance
man.
to grow up. And he out here today auctioning off a gun for $250,000.
Yeah,
These motherfuckers out here drawing
yeah.
up pictures with Skittles, laying out on the ground and shit. But they want us to
It's
feel
a
sorry
shame,
for their
man.
boy. I ain't
And then
trying
you
to hear
got
that
people
shit.
making
Yeah.
hundred millions of dollars off of the death of Trayvon Martin
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Tamir
Yeah.
Rice and building mansions out there in Georgia and shit like that.
Benjamin Benjamin Chump. Don't get that nigga. I told you, Benjamin Chump,
Mhm.
man. He ever come around, man, I'ma slap the shit out Benjamin Trump. We were
How he
there in
just in,
February for we that was enough for me. Yep, Boca is beautiful, but the people in that area pissed me off. Yeah, it was. Boca Raton was beautiful in Florida, but yeah, I can't live in Florida though. It's a
nah.
beautiful place, but I could visit there, but I'm not gonna live in Florida.
Mm-mm.
Next, I gotta see how Miami is though. I've never been down to Miami. I've been to Boca. We wasn't
You
that
gotta
far
come to
away
New
from
Orleans.
Miami.
Go to New Orleans. Y'all talking
Yeah,
about
I
Florida? Go to
definitely
New
want to go to New
Orleans.
Orleans. That's a place I
Just
definitely got
just
to
stay
go.
on Bourbon Street and in the French Quarter. Anywhere
Yeah,
else,
I definitely got to go
your
to New
ass
Orleans.
is
Yeah,
on
I
your
ain't going
own.
down to the hood. I don't know about that. I ain't going to no fucking ninth ward, third ward. I ain't going none of that shit. I'm staying the fuck away from that.
Don't. Karen can
Niggas ain't
tell you
gonna
all
woody.
about those places.
Niggas ain't gonna woody me. I ain't doing that
Nah.
shit. Nah, nigga, ain't no woodies over here,
They ain't gonna
homie.
even hit you with the water. They use sundown. They like New York niggas. They gonna be like,
Oh
"Let's
man,
go,
niggas, what
say
she
son."
said? Right?
Yeah, they
Look,
gonna
she
be like,
said
"Say
right. Karen
son."
said right.
Yeah, yeah. They gonna be like, "Say
I ain't trying to go to the
son."
Noli. I ain't trying to go to the
Mm,
Calumet in the Noli.
mm,
Now I'm chilling on that
mm.
shit.
Yeah, shit, gonna be a
Mm.
difference. A different. You ever seen third world countries? Take your ass to New Orleans, Uptown.
Oh, now see, that's what I'm talking about. Listen,
And
like I
that's
tell
what we
people all the
don't
time,
talk
I
about.
never,
They talk about places. We got places right in America that's like third world countries. Take your ass to New
yeah,
Orleans, Uptown,
and that's the thing about it. They don't care
or
about none
take
of
it
that. They care
New
about trying to
Orleans
take care of
East.
other people.
Yeah,
That
go
shit
take
is crazy.
the New Orleans East. You gonna see some shit.
Yeah, I don't know, man, but I definitely got to see that city though. I know New Orleans is a beautiful place. Your New Orleans accent is too strong. They
Oh
know
yeah,
you're
they
not from there.
hell no.
Hell yeah, they already know that. As soon as you start talking, they know. Oh yeah, that nigga ain't from around here. She got talk. Miami is exactly what you see on
Bad
some
count.
only in Dade County. Nah,
Now
he right though.
Miami
Yeah,
give it up
Miami.
though. Little Haiti
Nah,
and
but
all
I
them
got
things.
I think yeah, Taj been to Miami though. I never been to Miami. She been to Miami, so I don't know nothing about that shit too much though. Yeah, she could tell you more about that shit.
It's fucked up in Miami too. Like the hoods down south is different from the hoods.
Yeah, it's different.
And
That
you're
shit
like,
definitely that shit is definitely different from a New York. Cause just me seeing the hoods down here in North Carolina, you like, yo, these niggas
what
look
the?
crazy. Like that shit look like one of those old boys in the hood movies.
Yeah, you be
Word to
like,
my
what
mother,
the
yo, the
fuck?
hoods down here looking. You like, yo, these niggas about to rob me or what?
Yeah,
Yo, like I
like
don't know
that
what's
shit.
going on. Like
That
the hoods out
and
of
then in New
town look
York, y'all
different.
shooting 40s. Now they getting killed with
Yeah, that's
military
what I'm.
assault
Yeah,
rifles,
these little
man.
motherfuckers is 15 out here with fucking ARs and shit. I'm like,
Shit
how
like
the fuck
that.
you get that shit,
I
man?
got
I
a
just
whole.
told my little man the other day. I said when I was coming up, we seen 38s and nines and shit, and maybe a 357 or something. Y'all
But
little
we
niggas is
thought
walking around here with guns
with
bigger than y'all. Like y'all
ARPs and shit
crazy.
like that.
Yeah, that shit is wicked. Like y'all walking around with guns that's the size of y'all and shit. I ain't got time for y'all. Stay away from y'all little YN. Y'all little YNs got but my
Yeah,
goal is to try to help them little YNs, man, from stop doing all that shit, shooting up the neighborhood and bugging out and doing all that shit, man. That's what we have to do. We have to definitely lead the youth out of that shit. Like we can't just like down them. We gotta figure out a way to try to lead the
yeah.
youth out of that
Got to up
destruction.
them and
Yeah, cause
everything like
that
that.
destruction, like that shit is crazy. Like they just
That's
and I don't
diabolical, what they
understand
say.
yeah, I don't understand how they can sit there and they can see that type of shit go in a cycle. Like they see their fathers or they see their uncle or
Yeah,
somebody going
like
to jail for
your
something, and then they
father
think
sold
that shit
drugs
cool.
all his life, and then you want to sell drugs
Yeah,
all
that
your
shit
life.
is not
Like,
cool. Like you have to try to break that cycle, bro. Like
mhm.
selling drugs and first of all, there's not even enough drug addicts around here no
I
more
don't
for
even
y'all
know
to
how
be
niggas
selling
still
coke
selling
and
crack.
crack
I'd
and
be
shit.
surprised. I'd
I
be
don't
like, how is
understand.
there
Me
still
neither.
crackheads running around?
I don't
Y'all can't be
understand. Like I
making
don't
that much
understand it.
money off of this
They
shit.
not. They getting a lot of time in prison, not a lot of money.
There's no way you could be making
Telling
all
you, I
this.
don't understand how they do this shit, bro. I don't understand how people was out here still trying to sell crack to people. Like
weed is the
you
new
better,
crack game. If you ain't
yeah,
selling
you
weed
better.
or
I'm about
something.
to say you better try to go and get you a dispensary somewhere in one of
And
these
then
states or
meth
some
is so
shit and make
damn
some
cheap.
money.
I don't even. You can make
What
meth.
she said. All right, what can? All right, definitely need more positive role models in the hood.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah.
that's what we definitely trying to do that. Like we definitely trying to have an outreach to that. Like that's why we are trying to get more people to come and join us to try
Mhm.
to grow our channel bigger so we can get to a world platform where this shit could go around the country to California, where it could go around the country to New Orleans, and it could hit the algorithm in Minnesota somewhere. Like, we are trying to, and we just ask our people out there to try to, like, you don't gotta do nothing. Like, you just come in here, subscribe to our shit. You come
Mhm.
and check us out for 5 minutes. Maybe you hear some shit that you like that we saying on one of the topics or something like that. So that's why we are we really trying to push for that so we can do those kind of things and we can go in to the neighborhoods of Chicago. Us as black people, we could go into Chicago and speak into those neighborhoods. Well,
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. Chicago, that shit's
It's
the
a
they
different
gotta
ball
fix,
game.
yeah, they gotta
They
fix
got
their
to fix
shit.
their
Yeah,
own
they gotta
problem.
fix their own problem because that shit that they got going on over there, that's some dangerous shit. And I'm not even gonna put myself as an outsider to go over there and try to even talk some sense to some of them guys because some of them guys are so far gone. And
Yeah.
sometimes you try to help some of them souls, like you really try to help some of them souls, but when them souls is
You just
gone, them
got to know
souls
when
is
they
gone.
going. When they going,
Yeah,
they
when
gone.
they gone, bro.
Some of them
Nah,
ain't no
buddy.
safe.
Why you said nah, buddy? What you mean, nah, buddy?
Wrong. What you mean? Oh yeah, not going to Chicago. Yeah,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah,
leave that
yeah.
shit
Nah,
alone. If you're
nah,
100%
leave
right
that.
on that.
Cities, Chicago, New Orleans, let's leave them alone. It's too far
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, I don't know too much about New Orleans, man, but I know
And
Chicago.
man,
I
you can
ain't
go try
messing
to
with
talk
that
to them
shit.
in New Orleans. You go try to
I
talk to them in New Orleans. I'll be with you.
ain't- Yo, I would love to do some shit like that. I'm not even gonna lie. Walk around with the gun the size of Lil Bow Wow. Yup, that's these
Yeah.
little youngins today. Yeah. Shit is crazy. But nah, I ain't even going front, bro. Like maybe they will see it different from an outsider. So I would love to try to go into some of them neighborhoods and talk to people. You know what I mean? Put them on the camera, do a little interview with them and see how we can help or how they
Like what
can help
school
their
was saying,
community and
like you do
change
the
their shit.
events, give out the backpacks and shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, little
And
backpack events and all that. Yeah,
That's
you come up with some
yeah.
shit like that. That's cool for the community. Hell yeah. We could definitely do that shit though. You're right. Send some bread down there. I send, and y'all do that shit. Or if, like I said, we get real serious, man. I have to get on the plane. I ain't never take no plane before, but I'll get on that shit and come down there.
Oh, you don't trust planes because of
Nah,
9/11?
yeah, man. I grew up in that shit, man. I don't like that shit.
you probably me. I ain't coming on fucking plane out driving anyway.
He said I'm driving. I see. I fucks with my man right there. I like to drive anywhere. I don't give a fuck. You
Shit.
ain't going to the shower
From here to
without me.
South
Ron
Carolina,
is
that's
stupid. You
17
ain't going
hours.
to the shower without me.
I take that ride.
What, from here to South Carolina?
Yeah, from my
17.
house, I looked it up. From my crib to Houston is 17 hours.
Yeah, he just said that 17
Yeah,
hours.
17 hours. Hell yeah.
But guess
Ron
what?
stupid.
I
That nigga
push
Ron
that
said you ain't
motherfucker.
going to Chicago yet.
What he said. Pills, perks, K2, the new crack for this generation.
Oh, hell
Yes.
yeah,
And that's
Karen.
what we was talking about the other night, where these young dudes, they don't even want to be the drug dealers. They the drug addicts. They don't even
They
care
the,
about making money. These motherfuckers is popping perks and pills and they going to shoot up whole neighborhoods and shit because they high and bugging, they
man,
hallucinating, they out of their fucking minds.
they shooting up whole, and then they not shooting up the right people.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. They shooting up whole neighborhoods and killing people, babies, killing grandmothers. You're not even hitting the guy you at. And now it's a whole war because you came over here and shot up that neighborhood. Now you shot somebody, grandmother, baby. Now they gonna come back to that neighborhood, shoot up that shit, and kill somebody kid. Like that
Yeah,
cycle needs
hell
to
yeah.
die.
What it says nah. What it says nah. Zoom
Zoom
calling on
calling on
Chicago. Don't go to
Chicago.
the hood. Stay in the.
Nigga said
They
do a
sell
Zoom
fake
call.
perks. They sell fake perks in gas stations and corner stores. That's
What?
wild.
We're at in Florida?
Nah, that's crazy. They doing that shit in Florida. That's
I know
why I
they selling
say,
the fake weed in the corner stores. I ain't know
yeah,
about no
that's
fake
why
perk.
that fentanyl shit is killing these people out here.
Oh
They
yeah,
buying pills out gas stations and shit, bugging the fuck out. And they said like that other shit talking about the night in Florida, that Flocka shit. Them niggas is tripping off that shit down in Florida. I don't even know what kind of drug that is, but I know they
yeah,
tripping that.
Flocka.
These niggas down here biting the air, turning to zombies and shit off that Flocka. They bugging.
That's some other type of drug.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of drugs that shit is with that Flocka stuff. That shit is crazy, man. Yeah, he said do a Zoom call to Chicago. That shit is crazy. Like them niggas is that like that's a shame that they that dangerous. See, we gotta stop saying something like that because then with us saying shit like that, that's giving them the right to go and bring that National Guard into Chicago and shit now. Because people saying it's that dangerous and shit. You like if it's really that dangerous, we giving them the green light to go right it in into
Yeah,
Chicago. That
Tasha,
shit
I
is
was gonna
crazy.
say that.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
said, yeah,
damn, I
Tosh,
gotta
I
go
was
back
gonna
up.
say
We
that
gotta go
earlier, but
back.
New Orleans,
They sell
if
fake
they go
perks.
and
Yeah, and a few
yeah,
other.
unless they know people.
Hell yeah, you better stay in the tour. Listen, anywhere I go to any other state that I'm not familiar of, we stand in the tourist part. You could call me whatever you want to call me. I'm not going down to nobody's hood
Oh yeah.
doing that. Now I'm not gonna lie. When I went to DC, I went in the hood because that's where they dispensaries at. A lot of them shit. So I went in the hood. So I wasn't really worried. It was a couple people outside, whatever and shit. But I ain't
Oh
really.
yeah,
But at
Lola,
that
you
time
better
though,
know somebody, man. You
yeah,
better,
that
yes.
time in DC, the National Guard running wild, the FBI running wild, so it wasn't too many people
But that's
outside
why I
like
said
that and
we'll be
shit.
good in NOLA. I got family all over New Orleans, so we'll
Yeah,
be good.
yeah, man. I definitely love to come and see those cities like that, man. You speak to people and all that, man. You interview people in different places in different cities like that, man. I love to do that shit, man.
I'm back home in
I ain't
NOLA.
scared. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not scared. Like, feel like I said, I'm leading with love, man. We all black people, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you ain't gotta try to come over here and like trying to rob me and do shit like that. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on in the neighborhood, how we could come over here and better help. Because, like you said, it's a lot of rich motherfuckers who came from New Orleans and all that, and they not really sharing that money back to New Orleans.
the best food. Yeah,
we
the
went
best
to the
food
hood
be
in
at one of
Atlanta.
them
Oh yeah,
mom and
we did
pop
go.
shit.
Oh yes, we did. The best food be in the hood. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, but with Tar said too. Yeah, when we went to Atlanta, we definitely went down in the hood. They got some good ass food in the hood down in Atlanta. We was in where we was at in I forgot the name of that little town we went out there though. We're right outside of Atlanta. That shit
I
was
ain't know Atlanta had good food.
yeah, we was in the hood in Atlanta. That shit got some banging ass food. It's right there. Matter of fact, it was right past the fucking bar where the nigga King Von got killed at. It was right in that area.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right there because we drove right past the little hookah lounge where he got killed at when we was going to get the food and shit.
Yeah, he got killed in Atlanta.
Yeah, it's right there in the hood. It was that little hookah lounge, the Monica hookah lounge. That shit is like in the hood of Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we went over here, but they got some good ass food down there. Them niggas is pricey, them black owned businesses, but we supported their ass. But them niggas are pricey and the food is good though. But y'all need to have bigger portions on them plates though. They wildin'. All
Y'all
that
need to
fucking
treat
money
y'all
like
people
that.
better, man.
Yeah, they gotta treat our people better coming in there. That's why we going to the Mexican restaurants and they wells because they ain't charging us $50 a plate for a little bit of food. If I
Oh
go to
yeah,
the
they
Mexican
charging you
joint and pay that
$10.
much
You
money,
gonna
I'm
get
bringing food
man.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta stop that bullshit in our community too, man. We
Man,
already fucking broke. Fuck y'all trying to charge us all this money.
but I got a man.
I'm a
Damn, we
sucker
got to
for the
wrap it
black
up.
owned
My phone
business.
about to die. Damn.
Yeah, we definitely, yeah, definitely, yeah, we are. I know you already charged. You definitely
Mm,
do that shit everywhere we go.
mm.
Dublin, Georgia is another great place for black people to build. My family originally from there. Might move there one day. Dublin, Georgia.
Yeah, I heard about that. Ain't that the place where the black people just created their own little town inside there?
Mhm.
I think that's Dublin, Georgia. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They said that's a nice town. Well, I'm not gonna front. A lot of cities like around Georgia, Georgia period is having a lot of black people thrive in Georgia. You know, Georgia is a good state for black people. it got its problems. You know, it got its history of the Stone Mountains and shit like that. They got the history, but as far as black people thriving and shit, they are thriving a lot in Georgia.
Yeah,
You know they thriving a lot. That shit flipped to fucking blue in 2020. So you know they doing something down there.
yeah.
A lot of
2020,
fucking rich Democrats and shit down there for that shit to move over to
2020
blue.
it went blue and then red hair
Went back to
motherfucker.
red. Went right back to red 4 years later. But they turned it blue somehow.
They got a
Check
powerful
it.
ass red governor. That's what it is.
Our family and double it out. Oh yes,
Yeah, we do. We right, Ron. We definitely do got fam. I forgot about that's mommy side of the family.
hell yeah. We outnumber everyone else there.
Hell, that's right, cheese. That's why I guess a lot of people go down to Georgia and shit because it is a lot of black people down in Georgia. A lot of people thriving down there. But yeah, though, Chris, I don't want your shit to die on you. But again, man, I'm glad everybody who checked in with us, man. We thank y'all for y'all support, definitely, and I thank y'all for
Karen will
hanging
be
in there
back
with us, yo. All
Saturday.
right, Karen gonna be back Saturday with us, yo. Good looking on that too, Karen. Shout out to Karen. Definitely shout out to my man, Lord Jesus Christ. Shout out to Self Made Ron. Shout out to DJ 3 a.m. that checked in with us, my boy Romy Rome from Coney
Bro,
Island. So you know what I mean? Yeah, anybody who checked in with us, man, we definitely appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate we
thanks.
we
Yes.
we know this time is gonna come. And when that time comes, we definitely not gonna forget about nobody who was right here with us from the ground up. Definitely
All
about
right.
that. We
Love
appreciate y'all
all y'all,
every night
man.
from
Stay
tuning in.
safe. Be
You stay
productive
safe too as well
tomorrow.
out there. Yo, man, no
Black and
more
Talkative
motherfucking.
podcast.
You already know the hottest thing in the game right now, Black and Talkative podcast. And your ass stay out of that drinking and driving shit, nigga. Don't be doing that.
Always. All
You
right.
already know, boy. Oh
I
yeah,
like
definitely got to shout out my boy
Ray.
Ray. We got to shout out Tarsy Tosh. We already know that
Niche.
is shit ready. Well, we already know what Tarsy Tosh. Tarsy Tosh and Karen is gonna be one of our top presidents of this shit right here. We already got our presidents picked out. They gonna be here for the black woman side of things. So we definitely got to shout out our black woman. You already know that shit though. Definitely
All
though.
right.
Hell
All
yeah.
right.
We already shouted out self-made Ron. You already know self-made Ron. Definitely. Lord Cheese, definitely appreciate you
That's
though, bro. We'll be back here again though for everybody. 9:30 Saturday night.
Saturday.
We love y'all guys. Y'all all have a good night. Everybody be safe out there. Yo, Chris, holla at me, my brother.
All right. You be good.
You already know. One, y'all.